a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
No way.
Oh!
From the Queen Studios of New York, the MAYWEATHER World Tour is going on, and we are going to talk about it on the MMA-Holes. Yes, MMA-Holes. Bam. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are here and we are live tonight on the MMA-Holes, and it is wonderful. I hope everyone's doing well today. I hope everyone's glorious and sexy and happy, because that's what we like to do over here. We bring joy and happiness to the swole, sexy group of people called the MMA-Holes.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Luke. Check out the living room over here. It finally happened. These two Fooks, well, they faced off. They had two press conferences, World Tour press conferences, and they were interesting, to say the least. I mean, Jesus Christ. I have so much to talk about with this. I'm going to open up the phone lines, and we're going to get this party going and flowing tonight on the MMA-Holes. I don't even know what to say. MAYWEATHER, it is happening. It's guaranteed. I guaranteed this shit happening, and now that it's here, I don't even know what to do with myself. It's nuts. Today's press conference in Vancouver was absolutely insane. It was wonderful. All you heard was the olays from the crowd as they roared for Mystic Mac. Conor, did you have a great time?
Yes, sir.
See, Conor had a great time. It was crazy. Yesterday, it went one way. Today, it went a completely other way. And then tomorrow, in New York, I will be there handing out wristbands to the wonderful MMA-Holes, because I'm a giving and loving person. I will be attacking the crowd with my phone, going live and streaming from outside of the Barclays Center. So if you're going to be there, find Mystic Moss, your friend, Chris, and I will get you your wonderful wristband. Let's look into the chat and see who we got going here. Look at this chat room. It is glorious. Mike Iola, Darth Bane, Stephen Killam, Filthy George, J Smooth, Joe Miller, Brian Blaze, Red Dragon, Picky 3 Bear, says White Power, Jesus Christ, J Smooth, Murdering Zanes, Frank Bavon, Craig Lee, Donald, the Don is here. Look at all of you swole, sexy people.
Wonderful.
You know, you guys really know how to make a Wednesday night strong and swole. 37, chillin' on the MMA-Holes Live. This is crazy, man. MAYWEATHER is here. MAYWEATHER it's beautiful. It's wonderful. But what's more wonderful than anything right now is we have 19 inside this tip jar over here. So we play this song, 10 more likes. Make the man dance. Boom. Diaper dances for likes every 10 likes. Here we go.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
fuck you dislikes. 1.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Right off the bat, we have 20 in the jar, and we are the MMA-Holes. At the MMA-Holes, check us out on our social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It is wonderful. Twitter, I have a lot to say about Twitter. We're going to be talking about that in a second, because there's a certain cunt we need to address, and it's cunt followers. So we'll be talking about that shortly. But we have a lot of things to talk about today. It's Wednesday. We're back at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. This is our weekly show, and this is what we love to do. This is number 43. Week number 43. And what better way to spend your 43rd week together with the MMA-Holes talking about a fight that is one of the biggest circuses of all times. But before we talk about that, we have topics. Everyone jump aboard, because this is the craziest show on YouTube. If you like MMA, if you like cringe, and if you're not a bitch, well, you need to be subscribed to the most swole channel on YouTube. At 2,060 subscribers, I have a little gift for you guys. 2,060 subscribers, I will play our new song. We are off of Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas, you get a pass. You are pardoned, my friend, and we're going to move on. We have a new victim on the MMA-Holes, who is the biggest bitch in the world, and at 2,060 subscribers, we will be playing and debuting the song of all songs. So definitely get right inside this subscriber box right over there. It is wonderful, wonderful. Let's talk about a couple of topics. Gegard, well, he's to Bellator. We never really got a chance to talk about this. This broke when I was doing the Ariel Helwani pre-show, the MMA Hour pre-show. And Gegard Mousasi, 4-year deal, is part of Bellator. Now, that's crazy right there. I mean, I have a million things to talk about with this. I think it's a great, fantastic move for both parties, for both Gegard and for Bellator. What does this do for UFC? I mean, UFC is like, go ahead, see you later. But I don't know, man. This is a big, big, big move for Bellator to get Gegard Mousasi with that nice 4-year deal. The UFC wants Gaethje versus Alvarez. Very interesting how they want Gaethje versus Alvarez, and they're pushing it to be one of the matchups for a tough. I'm assuming after 125, they want to start filming Gaethje Alvarez. But there are two people that aren't happy about this. And one's name is Dustin Poirier, who definitely has a problem with this and should have a problem with this. And the other gentleman is Kevin Lee. Two people that are just not having this and not excited about this. A lot of shit to talk, a lot of different directions we could go in there. We'll be talking about that. Fight Night Scotland is this weekend. Check it out. That's me. Here we go. We have Scotland, and then the following weekend we have Long Island, Strong Island. The UFC is coming to New York as well. They're coming back. But this is this weekend. Yes, this is Fight Week. Gunnar Nelson versus Santiago Pazimbidu.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And it is going down. That is swole, and that is sexy. We will be discussing a cunt named Zane. We will be talking about this turd and his turd followers. We'll be discussing that later, too, because I have some more stuff to talk to you about our little thing. He's a bitch. But we need to talk about the topic of all topics right here. It is finally happening. It is finally happening. Yes, they have squared off. Now, this is a big deal, guys. This is a huge, huge deal. Conor McGregor is fighting Floyd Mayweather, and they stared down. They had 2 press conferences, and we need to talk about these press conferences. Guys, Brian Roger. I don't even know what a nigga is. What the fuck? Oh, God. It's fucking funny. Anyway, Gunnar versus Can, says Jay Smooth. Yeah,
wonderful.
we're going to be talking about that. I don't understand where they're going with that Gunnar Nelson fight, but I don't know. We'll be going back over the topics, but we need to start with this. It is finally happening. Conor McGregor. Yes, Floyd Mayweather is going down. Now, let's talk about this. Let's get the elephant out of the room before we get too crazy on this wonderful, wonderful night. This might be a controversial topic, but it got inspired by a certain Luke Thomas. Now, we are off of Luke Thomas. I've let him go.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yes. But he brought up the fact about Conor McGregor saying, "Dance for me, boy," to Floyd Mayweather in the first press conference. Now, I thought the line was hilarious. And then he changes it to "Dance for me, son," or some shit like that. The line was perfect. Floyd Mayweather was shadow boxing. Conor McGregor was sitting back with his mic. And he says, "Dance for me, boy." No way in hell did I find that to be racist at all. I mean, I didn't see it. I didn't think it was racist at all. And I don't think there was a problem with it. Apparently, people were upset about this. And what Luke Thomas said today was Conor wasn't wrong and then completely flip-flopped and said, well, you can't be saying that in the U.S. Now, this could be an edgy topic. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but why is everyone so butthurt about words? I mean, he didn't call him the N-word. He didn't say anything to be super racist. He just said, "Dance for me, son," or "boy," or whatever the fuck he said. Because he said "boy" towards Floyd Mayweather, that's racist. And then Luke Thomas is going on and on saying, well, back in the day, they used to say, "call boy," and that was a slang towards African Americans, blah, blah, blah. Guys, can we just stop? Can we stop now? Seriously. Seriously. And later on in the show, I got to talk about how Google is so freaking butthurt about the lameish. Like, we are becoming so pussified. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Where is the spine right now? They were just busting balls. Floyd Mayweather's father says he was not insulted by it. Floyd didn't say he was insulted by it. They said it was fine. They were trash talking each other. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. I know it's controversial. I know we have opinions on it. So I want to touch base on that first before we go into the press conferences, because I didn't think it was a bad line. I really didn't. With that being said, I feel that Conor McGregor lost the first press conference, and I give the first press conference to Floyd Money Mayweather. Let's see what the chat says. Fuck that, says Craig Lee. Ape Wright says, aha. Joe Miller says, Jay Smooth, aha. Jay Smooth, aha. There's a lot of laughing over there. I guess Jay did something funny. Let's see what Jay said. Jay's crying. Let's see. It's not only racist if Conor threw chicken and watermelon at him.
Wonderful.
Oh, Jay, we're going to have you call in. Jay's the best. Come on, man. I mean, right? Jay, please. It's silly. It's so silly. Really forget this shit. Tyrant triggered. Darth, we will be waiting for your call. Darth, let's see. He didn't throw a Kool-Aid in his face. Now, keep in mind, guys, Jay Smooth is not white. All right? So there you go. It's not, these comments, they are what they are. But, yeah, I don't know. Dance, oh, my God. Now, Stephen Killen, now, see, now what Stephen Killen said, I'm not going to repeat what he said, but yes, that's racist. Luke Thomas is white knighting for Floyd Cuckweather. Calling someone a boy is a way to pass the line. Wait, a boy is way past the line, says Brian Roger. So Brian Roger says it's past the line. Okay. I'll tell you on the phone, says Craig Lee. So we'll open up the phone lines in a second. Craig Lee, I'm pro UFC and pro boxer, says Carlos and Pedro. Conor said he would buy him watermelons if he dances Big D. See, now these are statements that could have definitely been taken the wrong way. They're giving you examples inside this chat that, okay. All right, what did Stefan say? Chris literally skipped me. If you're the one that said what I thought you said, dance, come on, Daddy, get Daddy a beer. See, now that's bad. I don't want to laugh. It's not funny. He goes, dance for me, N-word boy. He says, get Daddy a beer. And yes, that's wrong. That's all right. I mean, see, they're making examples of things that are terribly wrong. Tyron called Jesse Jackson while crying like a bitch, is Jay Smooth. Kind of lost the first presser because they cut his mic. We'll get into that after this, Frank Pavon. That's a whole nother thing that is super interesting. Saying Japanese man has a small dick is racist, says Ryu. Get that a beer, says boy. Yeah.
Hang with the boys.
I guess that's racist too. Being triggered is being racist. Chris, what do you think about a May-Mac press in North Korea? Well, I think that'd be fantastic. I definitely think that would be fantastic. Darth Payne says, dance for me with a bunch of gorilla heads. Like, that's racist. The most racist MMA show on YouTube. Oh, God. Now, listen, guys. It's all in good fun. Like, please. We are doing this in fun. We're having a good time over here. Of course, they'll probably take the monetization off of this because they're doing that to all my fucking videos now because they're a bunch of cunts. But listen, everyone's got to relax. We've got to, as a society, we have to relax. If we're laughing and having a good time, it's one thing. If one side gets upset, they state their case, squash it, and it's done. They weren't upset. I mean, I don't think it was a bit. But the comments inside this phone are clearly over the line. That's what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ. Get Daddy a beer is so fucking retarded. Cody No Love is so racist. Fire him. UFC. Says Ryu. Give him chicken and watermelon. Okay, now Ann is getting in on the chicken and watermelon. Okay, guys. All right. Yeah. All right. So that is that. I want to touch on one more thing, and then I'm going to open up the phone lines real quick. And remember, the phone lines are 516-522-0267. Frank Pavon brings up the point of the mic getting cut off. Okay, so now let's just talk about how this press conference is going down. Clearly, it's in favor of Floyd Mayweather, and I have zero problem with that. Floyd says he's the A side, and when it comes down to it, the guy is the bigger money name. He's Money Mayweather, for God's sakes. I'm not a big Floyd Mayweather fan, But it is what it is. Floyd deserves to be the bigger party in this. He's accomplished way more in his career. The guy's going to be almost 50-0, for God's sakes. So he's fighting a man who is an amateur boxer. Okay, fine. Conor's totally cool with this. Totally cool with this. So Mayweather comes out on fire with the first press conference. He comes out second. He gets Conor edgewise a million times. Like, I mean, he just destroyed Conor. Let's be honest. And I love Conor. I think Conor's a great trash talker. But I think Conor didn't know what he was signing up for. And it showed with that first press conference. Fast forward to after the press conference, okay? After the press conference is a whole different story because now Conor was shining. Conor was comfortable. Conor was talking to the media. He was going back and forth with Floyd's dad, and he was killing it. I think Conor understood. He took everything he learned from the first press conference and goes to the second press conference. Second press conference, Conor comes out on fire, not wanting to hand off the mic, talking about how they shut off his mic. The first press conference. Now, here's my question to you guys before I keep going with this. When they shut off Conor's mic, after knowing everything you know right now, do you think they did it on purpose or was it indeed a malfunction? Showtime says it was a malfunction, but Conor fires back the second press conference and basically tells them to go fuck themselves and literally gets into the little guy's face and tells him to go fuck himself. So let me know in the chat right now. Do you think that Conor's mic was turned off on purpose? Let me know right now in the chats. I need to know. I still think, after reviewing the evidence, I still feel that the mic was turned down on purpose. And listen, it's Floyd's party, man. It is what it is. But Conor did a great job in the second press conference. Absolutely wonderful job. Wonderful job.
Wonderful.
Mayweather won, Conor won, says Brian Blaze. I agree. Brian Roger says, did it on purpose for sure. Mock says, Conor is not human. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
I got Jungle Fever, says Mike Lola. Darth Baines, LOO. Raymond Knight says, yeah, it showed. All right, Conor was shit scared in deer in headlights, and second time, he didn't rattle Floyd either. So Raymond, are you saying that's 2-zip? Darth Baines says, Chris, they tried to fuck Conor Showtime, and all of boxing is corrupt. Now, people could make a point in that. I mean, boxing has had a shady past, so you know, maybe you're onto something there. On purpose is Joe Miller. Of course they did it on purpose. Fook Showtime.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thomas Anthony says, of course they did it on purpose. Fook Showtime. And I read it twice. Fucking weasel. Shaka Zula. Shaka Zula. Jesus Christ. I can only imagine what this says. What did Floyd say that was so great? The crowd booed him the whole time. The second one, listen, I'm not saying he won the second one. I said he won the first one. Let's see. Both Dana and Conor was turned off. It was done on purpose, says Carl Jones. Big Dean Willie Nelson says, fuck Showtime. They cut the mic, says DVW. Darth Baines says, no. Kyle, what's up? What's going on, my friend? McGregor, Cole, Floyd, Toby, next time, please. Okay. Cole Cooney says, on purpose because McGregor was about to bust his ass in trash talking. McGregor won. Now, here's the thing, and I'm going to play a little devil's advocate right now. While Floyd was talking, they give Conor the opportunity to have the mic. Guys, it's pre-planned. It's obvious. That is completely obvious that it's staged. The whole thing is staged, okay? I think there's a little bit of animosity between these two guys, but when it comes down to it, it's a show that they're putting on. They give Conor the mic and like, here you go, buddy. Talk some shit. We're going to cut you off. They cut you off. The second time around, they gave him the mic again, let him talk. It's all a shtick. The one thing that I do believe is real is the face-offs at the very end. You can't take back what you say to people. And when they're nose to nose and spitting all over each other's faces, that is when shit goes down. Now, they don't say the audio on purpose because they don't play the audio on purpose because, of course, they want to do it on their embedded series, their Showtime series. They need some content for those series. So I get it. Some things did leak on the internet, the interwebs, and it was some good stuff. That I do believe is real. I believe that low-blowing trash talk that went on between the two of them at the end and before this last one, when they were nose to nose and they were eye to eye, I do feel that they were kind of puffing their chests out and really, really spitting fucking heat. So I'm dying to hear what they said over there. Let me know in the chat what you think about that. Hard work, says Stefan Killam. Yeah, that hard work wasn't working the second time around. So cringy. But there's a lot of things to talk about. How Conor delivered the second time around, how Floyd the first time around would say something, walk away for like a couple of seconds, come back, totally WWE, and it worked the first time. Now, there were a lot of boos the first time around. I did hear that, but as a whole, press conference-wise, I still have to give it to Floyd the first time around. The second time around, no doubt in my mind, I give it to Conor. I definitely say 1-1. Go back to the chat. We're going to open up the phone lines. We're talking about the World Tour. Maymac. This shit was crazy. Today, yesterday it left a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth. It redeemed themselves at the press conference afterwards when Mayweather's father went back and forth with Conor. I thought that was brilliant. It was great. But this press conference has me so pumped up. Today's press conference was absolutely insane. And I will be there tomorrow in Brooklyn. I was worried. I was thinking to myself, could they blow their load the first two press conferences by the time they go to Brooklyn? What are we going to be in for? Are they going to have nothing left to say? Boy, was I wrong. I think tomorrow is going to be even more insane. I think each time it's going to be crazier and crazier. When they go to the UK, forget about it. They have to get their last words in, so it's going to be amazing. Maymac, it is happening. You FOOKIN weasel, says Mr. Danky. What's up, Mr. Danky? I've seen you in the all the other chats. It's going on. Mike Lawless says, rest in peace, Carrie Show. Barely worked the first time. No one cared, says Shaka Zulu. Darth Bane says, Craig Lee, bring a shovel. I'll bring the body bag. Hard work, says Stefan Killam. You're right, Chris, says Ryu. And I always am.
Yes, sir.
Everything makes sense, but it's getting fun today in Toronto. It's a fun show. Now, can't wait for tomorrow in Brooklyn. Phone not working. Craig Lee, I'm going to be opening up in a second. I just want to get a couple more chats from the chat room. Ryu says, I love it mostly when Conor calls rich executives bitches. That is so great. The Showtime guys did not look excited about that. The Showtime guy was terrified, says David Robinson. Sure was. He was like, stop it. Stop. Depressed George is back to being filthy, says Jafui. I need to bring some bleach out. Hold up. George, faggot doesn't know I'm the Dark Lord. I'm going to fuck his whole world. Bring bleach. Craig Lee says, fuck Floyd Mayweather, says Carlos San Pedro. What is Floyd keeping till the fourth presser? It's a good question. Well, he did say that he is not breaking out the 50 he had. He put 48 out, but he didn't break out the 50 until the very end, until it's the right time. So maybe the fourth press conference, he's going to run his mouth about 50-0. And there's bleach drinker. All right. So there is a lot to talk about. I just basically brushed upon this whole press conference. We're only 2 in. There's 2 more to go. And there's so much to talk about. Right now, I'm going to open up the phone lines. 516-522-0267. Get your thoughts in on the Maymac press conference. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, where do you start with it? Where do you start with it? I mean, there were things, low blows, there were high blows, there were the stare downs were just sucking me in, man. Those stare downs were awesome. Give them 5 more subscribers. We play that song that I talked about, that special song. So get in on this box right over here. There it is. Boom, right over there, right now. Also in the chat, if you're going to Brooklyn, the presser at Brooklyn tomorrow, let me know. Let me know right now because I will be outside going fucking ham on the crowd. So let me know. Oh boy, here we go. Whoa. What is going on? Oh, fuck me. The phones are off the hooks.
We got 2 coming in there, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to exit out, but we're fucking... Here we go. Hold on a second, Craig. Oh, fuck, I lost you. Sorry about that. That was a fucking disaster. Let's try it again. 516-522-0267 is the lines. But yeah, fucking A. That's the problem. There we go. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from? And they hang up. All right, let's try it again. 516-522-0267. We are talking about the Maymac presser. It is wonderful, wonderful. And here we go. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Yeah, fucking hey. That's the problem.
That's me. You're live right now. State your case.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, man? What's your name? Where you from?
I'm Fooney. How are you?
What the fuck? Can you lower the background real quick before you play your?
You are live with MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
All right. Thank you. Thank you for your call. That was great. 516-522-0267. I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was interesting. You are live on the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from? All righty. Let's try it again. 516-522-0. Phone lines are fucking bonkers today. People are calling up and hanging up. What's going on? You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where are you from?
I was going to say Mayweather's a fucking pussy.
Well, that is true. All right. Nice point. There you go. Mayweather's a pussy. There's the first call. Definitely pro Mayweather on that call. Retards. Constipated. Stewie done fucked up, says Jay Smooth. 516-522-0267. Let me know what you think of the Maymac press conference. You are live on the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
I was going to say Mayweather's a fucking pussy.
Lower the background.
Well, that is true.
Oh, my God.
All right. Nice point.
Jesus Christ. It's like people never called into a fucking radio show before. 516-522-0267. Hack LMA. Oh. All right. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
No, I'm Fooney. Can you believe that first press conference? Floyd Mayweather had the best of Conor, but Conor came out flipping in that second press conference there in Toronto. That was crazy, eh?
That was crazy. Yeah, I mean, so you're giving it 1-1, correct?
Yeah, 1-1, I'd say. But I think Conor had the best one second time, man. I think the third time Conor's going to get him again. I think they caught him off guard the first time, and then he's just too good after that.
So you're thinking, what about the third one now? Do you think that the third one, Conor, he's in his zone right now?
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. I think Conor is in his zone. I think all the fans are going to start believing in Conor more. I think Floyd, they all thought Floyd was going to win at first, but now the believers are starting to believe in Conor. He's just too good, man. Like, too long, lengthy, confident. I think Floyd's just in it for the money to pay his taxes.
All right. Thank you for the call. All right, guys, do me a favor. When you do call in, lower the show in the background so it doesn't sound like complete gibberish. But thank you for the call. So he's saying Conor is not only going to win in the press tour, but he's going to win in the ring as well. Now, it's pretty funny that he says it because as I'm watching this, and I know this is what they want you to believe. They want you to start believing in Conor so they could sell pay-per-views. But I'm starting to buy into it. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Well, it's me, brother, man.
What's
I have
up,
to
Craig?
call on my damn business phone because you won't answer my other one. It just rings.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
crazy.
that shit. Hey, these retards calling in. Yeah, do turn down your fucking background, you idiots. Like they've never been alive or even seen one of these things. First thing, it's all bullshit. It's all scripted. There's maybe a 3%. No, there's not even that much. I would say there's maybe 10% of it is real. Come on, Chris, be real. You know how to read people.
Yeah, well, I don't believe a lot of it. The one thing I am buying, and I'm cautiously buying it, is the stare downs at the end. When they're spitting in each other's face and talking shit, I don't care. They're not that good of an actor. And I honestly think...
No, you're right. You're right about that, brother.
Yeah, but
here's the thing. Here's what they're doing. Because you don't really hear it. You never really hear it up close. They're sitting there saying they're smug shit, but in between there, they're saying, motherfucker, I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to take your money, and I'm going to rape your bitch.
Now, what do you think about this? This is an interesting line. When Floyd says you want to put money on it, you want to bet the purse on the fights. What do you think about that? Do you think, like, Conor's like, let's do it. Do you think that either party would be willing to put their purse on the line?
Not if they got a goddamn brain in their head, no. That's just bravado. It's bravado. It's bullshit. It's like me telling you my dick's bigger than yours. We'll never know unless we see each other's dick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, I wish that someone would call the other one's bluff and be like, all right, yeah, I mean, Conor said it, but I wish they'd be like, no, seriously, I'm in. It would be great. It would be fascinating.
Yeah, oh, that was shit. You talking about Vegas odds tripping?
Mm-hmm.
God damn, man, you could become a millionaire if you got the right way on it.
100%. Does this make you More after watching these two press conferences, are you more pumped for the Maymac fight?
Yeah, I just want to see him get. I just want to get it on. That's all. And I want to see Mayweather. I want it to be. I don't want it to be a 1-round fight. Hell no, not after all this. But just if he wants to do it in the 4th round, kick that brother's ass. Now I want to say I got some stuff to say. Damn it! Now I got a few things to say before you get rid of my ass. Don't put the no on me.
Good.
'Cause I've been reading some questions. Now here's the deal. First of all, let me say this also. Fuck Drake. I got to show up because I got more money in God, and I want people I want to try to take a little bit of something away from these guys that just love me because I'm an insecure motherfucker. Fuck you, Drake. But anyway, definitely, no doubt, they went behind after the first one, Chris. And as you say, you think Mayweather won that one, correct?
Yes, I do believe you won the first.
And I believe because he was more comfortable with the situation. He knew the whole script. Conor wasn't given the whole script, I don't believe. Now there's, we can sit here and people can moan and bitch and cry about it and chat about it in the chat. Hey, so Mayweather's getting all this fucking better publicity and they cut Conor's mic, or if they did or didn't, I don't fucking know. The whole point being is they realized that was not the way to do things because it wasn't working. How many people were screaming for Floyd? Nobody. Really, there was just a little handful of douchebags. Everybody's Conored up. Now, here's the deal. It's Mayweather Productions comes first. So if he wants to put out a 30-minute commercial before he lets Conor say a damn thing, it's in his hands. It ain't Showtime running that part of it.
And one more thing, too. What did you think about him yelling in Showtime's face right there? Going into the big executives and being, the little executives. What'd you think about that?
Well, I think what it was is just, once again, publicity to be like a dick. Because like I say, Showtime ain't gotten in this bitch really except putting up some broadcasts, maybe feeding a link to their satellite. They even were talking about the microphone thing. Fuck the microphone thing. Who cares? It's back. He's got the microphone. Ain't nothing going to happen until the day that it happens because they are smart enough. And someone said in the chat the other day, when they got through with that shit, they probably clanked a couple of, $200 shot cognacs and laughed their ass off. Look, we're getting rich off of these fooks.
All right, Craig, any last words for the MMA holes?
I can't wait to see the fight, and I want Conor to beat his ass. Carlos, give it up, brother. I'm straight, okay? Loved everybody in the chat. To all the OGs and the new ones, they're in the chat. Chris, we got a good thing going here. Fuck the haters. The rest of them all, like I said, the other people you're going to talk about later, fuck them. I ain't going to waste my damn energy on them bitches unless they come attack. If they come attack, they must die by the sword. Love you, and I love the people in the chat. Hey, and by the way, I got through to George, I think. I don't know. He was being a smart ass. And George, I love you, Filthy George, whichever one you are today, Filthy Depressed. I don't know. But he said, he gave me a quote of mine. He said, Craig, let life live through you. And I give that back. George learned something. Let life live through you, people. I love you all. Good night.
Thank you, Craig. All right. Thank you, Craig. Listen, I hate to reading Rainbow the MVP, but sometimes you just got to read in Rainbow the MVP. So there you go. Craig Lee. Craig Lee is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Much love to the MVP of the MMA Holes, 516-522-0267. Yeah, guys. I mean, it is a lot to take in. This whole thing is absolutely crazy. And there you go in the chat. They're ning. You are live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
My name is Conor McGregor, and I'm from Ireland.
Nice. Hey, Conor. It's an honor to speak to you right now. How'd you find time to fit us in?
I just want to say, fuck Floyd, fuck everybody in the chat, fuck Craig Lee for talking too fucking much.
Yeah. Is it?
and
yeah.
And that's it, man.
Okay, thank you. What round do you predict?
I'm about to KO him in one fucking round.
Okay, thank you.
And after that, I'm going to eat his pussy.
All right, thank you, Conor. That was like an Indian Conor. I love it. 516-522-0267. Conor McGregor calling in. See, look at that. You are live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? Where you from? Thank you for the call. 516-522-0267. We are talking about the MAYWEATHER World Tour. Round number 2, and it went down. It was electrifying watching Conor come out there and just fucking killing it. You're alive with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
This is Don Fry.
Don Fry.
You're that guy, Conor McGregor, that just called in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take and stick my fucking fist up your asshole.
Wow, look at that. Those are harsh words for Conor right there. I sense hostility.
That's right. I was inducted into the Hall of Fame. That son of a bitch can suck my dick.
All right. Thank you, Don. Appreciate it. Don Fry. Look at it. They're all coming in tonight on the MMA-Holes. Look at this. All of them. Everyone's creeping out of the woodwork on the MMA-Holes live. Let me know your thoughts on MAYWEATHER. It went down tonight. They went all the way to Canada. They're coming back to New York now tomorrow. And it is wonderful, wonderful. Jesse, what's up, kid? Jesse, when is that video coming out? I know there's Bleach and there's regular Jesse in there. But fucking Bleach drinker. Like, really? Jesse says, Chris, be on the lookout for the Zane Simon vid tonight. All right. Jesse, put it out. I'm dying. You're alive with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, Chris. It's Darth Bane. I don't know, man. I just had a really rough time during that press conference.
Tell me what's on your mind. What's wrong?
I mean, there's just a lot of things. You know when Conor said, like, dance for me, boy?
Hmm.
You know, I just really felt fucked up that I'm a dirty cave beast. And I felt like the weight of the world was on my shoulders.
Hmm.
And I feel really bad that Floyd's a cock.
Thank you. All right. There you go. All right. The fuck's going on here? Thank you for the call. I do appreciate it. You are wonderful, wonderful, Darth Bane.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Now, if you don't know Darth Bane, he hides inside this phone. He is wonderful, wonderful. And he's become one of the strongest of the MMA-Holes. He does bring it. Tim F. making shit go down with the super chat. Thank you so much. And by Tim F. doing that, dropping in the $2 super chat, he has just paid for this video himself. Thank you, Tim F., because Google is removing their ads from my videos.
Super chat.
And check it out. Tim F.
I will change your bum life $2 at a time.
Thank you, Tim F. You are wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for the donations. Yeah, that is right. Google is removing my ads because we are too risky and too edgy over here on the MMA-Holes, and they are constantly sending me emails, and, you know, there's reasons for it. We do push the bar, but I am not going to sell out. So people are like, oh, this fucking guy has donations. Oh, he's begging for handouts, this and that. No, that's not the case. I want to try to produce the best show I can for you guys. And by doing that, Google is trying to fuck me up the ass and pull ads from my videos. I literally got like 4 emails today from them, and whatever. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep going with this show and doing what I'm doing on this show and not giving a fuck, because that's what this show is about. So every donation does help. So I do appreciate it. It's not handouts, but Tim F., you are a fucking Don, and you are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Opening up the phone lines again, 516-522-0267. MAYWEATHER. Let's talk MAYWEATHER, man. Get what's off your mind. Get on your mind. Off your mind? Oh, who cares?
Wonderful, wonderful.
And speaking of that, man, Luke Thomas, I heard, is going to the press conference tomorrow. Will Mystic Moss have another encounter with Luke Thomas tomorrow? Stay tuned. Definitely stay tuned. Make sure you have that bell clicked, because I will be going live tomorrow. You are live on the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where are you from?
Yeah, you no me, bitch. One more time, I'll fucking make your life miserable. And that motherfuckers that called you,
Yep.
That was way goddamn more interesting than I had to say. That's for fucking sure. Darth Bane, Vane, Dick Vane, whatever the fuck you are, whoever you are, fuck you and the rest of you. Bye.
Oh no, Craig Lee's losing it. Craig Lee's going off the deep end on the MMA-Holes. This is insane news. He's gone nuts. He's gone apeshit. And we have 48 likes in the tip jar. Keep on liking this show. When we get to 2,060, I will play for you guys. There's like hair on my face. I will play for you guys Another controversial thing. We got rid of the Fuck Luke Thomas song, and we have a new song. We have a new victim, and this guy's a real cunt, so I'm going to love playing this song. So 2,060 subscribers, we do it here on the MMA Holes. Check it out for sure. Maymac, let me know what you think. 516-522-0267. Get on the lines right now. Ouch, my asshole. Dick Vane. No, left my ass off. Hooker nipples, says King. There it is. I love it. I fucking love that shit. That is the hook. And guys, we've got 10 more likes. 50? Holy shit. We got 45 watching, 50 likes on the Swollest Show on YouTube.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Brian Reuter says, don't play the Zayn song until I get back from the grocery store. Brian, if we get 2,060 subscribers, well, you're fucked. So you better get to the grocery store real quick and back, because we will play it at 2,060, and it is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I love to showcase my skills as a swole musician on the MMA Holes and play cringy songs for you guys. We have a new victim, and he is a prick. So, yeah, that's right. That is right. MMA Holes unite on a Wednesday night. It's good to be back at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Let me know in the chat right now if you enjoy us being on back at our 9 p.m. Eastern time rather than the 11 p.m. because I know 11 p.m. was bad for the East Coast people, but we got a lot new friends from the West Coast. But let me know what time works best for you. I mean, whatever the majority wants, I will do. I will definitely do that time. But I think 9 p.m. Eastern time is the perfect time because we could kind of segue. People are getting home from work in certain places. People are already home in certain places. I think it works the best. But let me know in the chat what works best for you guys. And we'll do the rest of our shows at that time. This is episode number 43 on the MMA Holes. And it is wonderful, wonderful. 43 weeks in a row of this. And we have over 2,000 subscribers. You were live on the MMA Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
This is Jonathan Farmer, and I want to say, look up my new song, Should Have Known, with Dev Boat, okay? Look it up right now.
Wait, hold on. All right, so Jonathan Farmer says, look it up. Guys in the chat, check it out. I don't know what it was. It was something. He got off too quick. You can't leave too quick because now I don't know. But thank you for the call. 516-522-0267. Let me know your thoughts on the Swole McGregor-Mayweather press conference. It went down today, and it was wonderful, wonderful. It was wonderful, wonderful. Hit me with the ones. If you're a gay, says Stephen Killam, and he drops a one there. Jesse is just a bitch at this point, says Filthy George. George, like, what is wrong with you? Like, seriously, what is your deal with Jesse? Move on. There are bigger fish to fry. So I would say move on. All right, let's take a poll in the chat. And we'll make this a democracy over here. If you think, and Jay Smooth says stick to 9 p.m. Okay, well, hey, listen, that's one vote, and I'm on that vote too. If you think George should lay off on Jesse, hit me with the ones in the chat right now. A democracy. You are live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and where are you from?
Hey, Chris, this is Marilyn. Marilyn from LA, you know me.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to say I met Stephen Thompson today, and I just want to say I want to go black beast in that ass. Bye.
Thank you. All right. So he wants to go black beast in that ass.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Now that's the type of call we need over here on the MMA Holes. We need more of that. All right. Relax. So Codename says no. Let's see. Tim F says, who's Jesse? So there you go. Jesse Bell Hill. Craig Lee says one. Jafui says no. There we go. Which it says one. Mr. Danky says no. Jesse said, what is Mr. Danky, by the way? He looks so weird. Jesse says one. Ape Riot. Tim F is LOL. NH is a one. You are live on the MMA Holes. What's your name and where are you from?
Yo, it's a smooth one from the 419.
Jay Smooth calling in on the MMA Holes. What's up, my friend?
Yes, sir. I'm doing good, man. I'm already sparked the fuck up, so don't mind me if I sound like I just got up from a fucking nap.
Well, that's how we like our MMA Holes.
Anyway, though, man, just looking at this whole press conference and shit, all I can say is Floyd looks like the only thing he's happy about is just to have his taxes paid off after this fight. Conor definitely put in more work the second time around. First time around, it looked like some bullshit, especially when I had a chance to look at it. It looked like neither one of them didn't do too much. It just seemed like it was too scripted. This time around, though, Conor was a little more raw. Floyd looked like he didn't really give it much of a shit after Conor was done. But either way, mental warfare, this guy's going to McGregor right now.
I mean, the first one, watching it live, I thought it was such a shit show. It was like very cringy. And I think the second time around, I thought the show was better. Now, my question to myself is, did I think the show was better because Conor won the second time around? Like, I'm trying to be unbiased and look back at the first one, but what did you think between the two? Did you think that it was a better show the first or second time around?
Oh, definitely the second time around. The first time around was some scripted bullshit that it looked like those two discussed probably on the jet ride over. But the second time around, it looked like it was a little more raw, at least from McGregor's side of it. Floyd looked like he was just trying to put on a show and everybody was kind of tired of his act from the first time around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? At that point, that's why they were just booing him every time he tried to talk. Because at that point, it just seemed like the crowd was just tired of him. But second time around, you got to give it to McGregor. As far as what's going to happen tomorrow, though, I don't know. It seems like McGregor's just going to keep on poking at him, and Floyd's just going to continue to not give a shit. I just hope at some point Floyd actually tries to jab at him. Because today it seemed like he tried a little too hard, and it didn't come off right, especially when he praised Dana White, which was kind of weird. But anyway.
That was weird.
It was very strange. Not only did he praise him, he didn't even try to insult the guy. And I was waiting for the punchline. I'm like, for real? That's what you're gonna do? You just gonna suck the man dick right there in front of everybody? Okay, fuck it. So as far as I'm concerned, Floyd just took an L, and even though he tried to resurrect himself, it just didn't work out for him.
Now, after watching these two press conferences, do you have a different opinion on the actual fight?
Honestly, I have a little different of an opinion, but I can't say it's because of the press conference. I think it's because, well, actually, I can say that because Floyd mentioned that training camp is hard on his body. Now, I don't know if that's posturing or if that's real. It seems like it's real to me because at 40, you can't really push yourself at an intense training camp like that, especially if you've been doing it since he was practically a teenager, or really since he was practically a kid. So at some point, your body is going to break down a little bit. And the more I think about it, the only person that's going to get a knockout is McGregor. The only way Floyd gets a stoppage is if McGregor is exhausted and he's like, you know what, I throw in the towel, fuck it, I don't want to keep going. Because Floyd is definitely not going to knock anybody out. And with those soft, brittle hands of his, he's not really going to hurt anyone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think in this fight, McGregor definitely has a chance, but the thing is he's going to have to put him away early, or else he's just going to tire himself out and Floyd is just going to jab him and play with him. And that would be embarrassing.
Now, Jay, here we go. I'm going to have to go with this with you because, Jay, you are our swole dark friend, and we need your opinion on this. The whole sit down thing, sit down boy, is this an offensive thing? Should we be more sympathetic to this? I don't understand this, and listening to Luke Thomas, I just couldn't understand where he was coming from. Maybe you could help us out with this.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's not. And the reason why it's not is because if you listen to the context, it wasn't so much as the fact that he's black. It's just the fact that he looked at him as if he's a smaller man. Because, and mind you, he said this to other people before.
Exactly.
It's not like he said this to just Floyd. If he said it to just Floyd, okay. But he has said this in the past. I've heard him say stuff like this before. So as far as races, I would say no.
Yeah, so, I mean, Luke Thomas went on this whole rant today. I don't know if any of you guys heard it. And he's saying that how European have a different way of speaking, and it's predominantly white over there, so they speak differently, and they don't understand what's going on over here, and this and that. And I'm just listening to it like, I'm thinking what you're thinking. I'm saying to myself, wait a second, Conor's always spoke like this. It's not anything different. So the point you make, I completely agree with. Yeah, it's
Exactly,
insane.
and plus the people he said it to, they were white.
Yeah, right.
They were white, and mind you, as soon as you put that into the equation, it's like, okay, he's not racist, he's just trying to be an asshole.
Yeah.
And he did a good job of that.
Absolutely. Well,
that's pretty much what it is, man. Anybody that complains about it, they're full of shit.
Well, there you go. So we got Jay Smooth, who we need a name for you, Jay. I mean, we got Jay Smooth, but Craig Lee's the MVP. But Jay, you've been hanging with the boys pretty long. So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a name for you here. We need to give you a name. So we'll figure this out. Besides the token.
Yeah, man.
But
yeah.
We'll figure it
out. Yeah, that ain't too bad itself. But yeah, man, you're right. We're gonna have to figure that out, though.
All right, Jay.
I'm gonna have to deliberate over that one and run some stuff by you, but we'll figure that out.
All right, we'll take a vote in the chat too. I'm sure they'll have some choice words. But Jay Smooth, thank you for the call. Appreciate your words, and we'll see you inside the chat.
Yeah, man. I'll see you in the chat, bro. Everybody have a good one. I'll see you in a minute.
All right. That was Jay Smooth. Now, if you guys are wondering, hey, Chris, why do you leave certain people on longer than others? Well, there's a seniority thing over here. Now, if you are a contributor to the MMA-Holes, I will leave a longer leash. You guys are awesome, so I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. There's a lot of different opinions on things, so I want to hear everyone's opinion on the MMA-Holes. So there you go. Jay in the house and Ninja is a good name. Come on, Stephen Killing, you dick. All right, phone lines are back open, 516-522-0267. MMA-Holes Live. This is your Wednesday show. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be here, right place, right time. Same bat channel, same bat time. And we do 3 shows a week. So tune in, subscribe. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where are you from?
This is Jonathan Farmer again, and this is the song I was talking about.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's nice. It's a nice song. Should be my wedding song. All right. That's a great song. You can stop. All right, thank you. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? All right, that was a beautiful song. I'm gonna go get that album. When we're done with this, I'm gonna go cop that album. 516-522-0267 is our number. MMA-Holes Live. It finally happened. It finally happened. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
First of all, I didn't get to comment on Luke's actions.
Go, yeah, Craig, go for it. I'm curious to see what you have to say about on this one.
Yeah, he's just a punk-ass bitch because, look, man, that is a good insult. That's what, hell, Mayweather's probably heard that way more than once. And, McGregor knows exactly what he's doing there. Call somebody a boy, whether you white, black, or whatever, is, if you're above 18, you think, well, I'm a damn man. So, I mean, that's a good insult, and the good cut has nothing to do with racism. So, fuck Luke still.
So
really, brother, you see, it doesn't really have anything to do with race. But he was out there also, if you didn't notice it from the side, he was shuffling like he was making it rain out of his hand to, Conor was. So he was shuffling like he was throwing money out of his hand, like making it rain, like he was a stripper. I think it's a big, correlation there, my man.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I don't know. It was weird. It was really weird for Luke to open the show and go with something like that. And I mean, I couldn't understand. Usually, and I hate to say it, usually I actually agree with a lot of things this idiot says. But, I mean, it was weird. The whole thing was weird, and he was going on and on about it. I think he's igniting.
He made it uncomfortable, Chris.
Yeah.
I watched it. He made it uncomfortable because if you watch him, you realize what he said before. It's just this all trying to be proper shit, and it's getting a little bit too far gone. So when do I get upset when you call me white? Because I'm not white. White's like a piece of paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I like to call you
when
a
do I get
cracker.
upset? When am I allowed to? Besides that, though, let me say this about Gegor. Okay?
Shoot.
Okay. You know what? You can see why they made that move, don't you, Chris?
With Bellator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a no-brainer.
He's going to be, they're going to groom him. Look, he messed up Weidman enough to make him look like an idiot. All right. He is an asset to Bellator because he does have some, he got a little clout there as far as his records. But see, they're going to groom him up and make him, he's a good face to have and a good fighter. Man, I don't blame it at all for changing over, baby.
Absolutely. I mean, Gegard, he's worked with Scott Coker before with Strikeforce. It seemed inevitable that he was going to go over there. And not for nothing, it seems like Coker's a real good guy to work for. I mean, he's never. You
mean the Larry Flint lookalike?
Yeah, he does look like Larry. I'll give you that. Yeah. But Coker, I mean, when was the last time you heard Coker say something uncalled for or cringy or throwing his own fighters under the bus, Amanda Nunez? When was the last time you heard a guy like Coker do that?
Chris,
think about it.
You're absolutely right. Now I got to give you props on that because you called it. Now here's the thing about that. Okay, first of all, let me preface what I'm going to say with this statement. First of all, I lost my shit a while ago, and I'm sorry. I don't usually do that, and you know that. So when someone says that, oh, he's lost his shit again, it's happened twice in a lot of goddamn shows. So I don't ever want to hear that. It's the hurting side of me is a bad side. Now, to go back to the subject, now think about this situation. That guy's going, okay, there's guys wanting good fights. I got enough money. I got enough backing. I can put these things together. The money is there for everybody, Chris. Fuck Dana for throwing her under the bus, although I did want to see that fight, and fuck Amanda Nunes for that situation.
Yeah, what does Shevchenko do now? I mean, does she take,
that's the question.
It's crazy. Now, do you think Dana White's preoccupied with this whole Conor McGregor thing and Mayweather thing that
are you kidding me? How much do you think he's getting? How much of the percentage? Come on, think about this.
Oh, it's obscene. He's
taking some dude yelling in his face with his nasty meat mouth and taking shit from somebody he never have to, and that ain't his boy, that he ain't the boss of. He's taking shit like a punk. They paying him money.
Yeah, he's getting paid some serious money just to sit there and scream for like a good 30 seconds about Conor McGregor, sit down, and just collect a check. How much do you think I want to know how much Dana's making for this. I mean, just to sit there and
whatever he makes, let's break it down into how much per word. You know, because he's not, like you said, he's not saying a damn thing.
Yeah. Well, all right. Thank you for the call, Craig. And
I'm going to get off the phone, but let me say this real quick. If the odds are right, this is the one to throw some money at. I'm just saying. All right, love you guys. See ya.
Craig Lee, MVP of the MMA-Holes. Now, in the chat room, who dropped it in there? Give props to this person. Where the fuck are you? Where are you? Someone dropped something in this chat, and they brought it up, and I would like to give you credit for it. Oh, here we go. Jed Hud said, what did everyone think of the Contender Series? Let's talk about it. The Contender Series. All right, so there's a couple of things I want to talk about with the Contender Series. All right. Contender Series, for those of you that don't know, is exclusively on Fight Pass. All right. So basically what the Contender Series is this. Local fighters getting their shot for a chance to fight in the UFC. And it's all live. The whole thing is live. So basically, it is a shitty fight night dropped on a Tuesday night, and they throw a couple of bells and whistles around it with a Snoop cast and then a cringy regular cast, and you have a choice between the two, and you get to, I think it was like 4 fights last night, if I'm not mistaken. It started off rocky, and by rocky, I mean the two gentlemen that were going back and forth, the actual legit guys, I can't remember their names, forgive me, I don't remember, but it was kind of forgettable, to be honest. Their commentary back and forth was so awkward. And I literally had to go over to the Snoopcast. Now, Snoop Dogg and Uriah Faber were on the Snoopcast. They were sipping on gin and juice, and they were smoking weed, and it was highly enjoyable. So they were doing their talk. They were just bullshitting. Uriah Faber was favoring some sort of fighters that were in his little circle, which is fine, and people were killing him for that, but who gives a fuck? He was sitting next to Snoop Dogg. Are you really going to think that there's going to be some serious commentary coming out of a guy that's sitting next to Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg was just saying the most ridiculous things ever. Honestly, to me, it was a fight buddies. Uriah Faber and Snoop Dogg was basically, they dropped a fight companion right there on the show. That's what they did. That's what it was. So for me to be gravitated in that direction, it was something like what we did in Fight Buddies. It's the same thing. Guys sitting there drinking, watching fights, just talking about shit. I'm into it. So that was cool. I'm still not sold on the Contender Series. Two gentlemen did make the UFC. Dana White offered two guys a shot at the UFC. There were two finishes that I do recall. I don't know if there was three. I think there was two finishes. But the beginning of it, I was literally, no joke, falling asleep. I was totally falling asleep in the beginning. I kind of like, you know, when you snore and you wake yourself up. I did one of them. I was like, holy, where the fuck am I? Like, I thought I teleported somewhere else. Watched the second half, and hey, there was some vicious stuff, some good fights. So what do I give the Contender Series? I can't really rate it right now. I can't say, okay, this is going to be a great show. This is going to be a shitty show. I am open. I like the fact that it is live. I like the fact that we're getting fights on an off night. So I like that aspect of it. I am not sold on the show. I feel you have to pull the show together, and let's see how that goes down. I will be watching again. Now, here's my question to you guys about the Contender Series. Two questions. Question number one, do you guys think that this will be a successful show for the UFC? Now, I think it's great that they have exclusive content for Fight Pass because at least we feel like we're getting our money's worth, so yes. But let me know in the chat, do you guys think that the Contender Series will be something successful for the UFC? The second question I have for you guys, and it's a lot to take in, should we do Fight Buddies during the Contender Series? Let me know right now in the chat. Should we do Fight Buddies during a Contender Series? And do you think it's going to be a successful series? Let me know in the chat right now. It is wonderful, wonderful. God damn, I got this sinus infection. I want to fucking blow my brains out. Phone lines are back open, kids. 516-522-0267 is the number. We also have to talk about Fight Week. Well, this is going down as well. We will be talking about Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather the whole night. So we'll sprinkle that in. We've spoke about it to nauseum in the beginning, and we will be speaking about it some more. I have some special announcements. And, excuse me, Jesus Christ, the phlegms. 2,060 subscribers, we will play the song of all songs. So you want to get your friends inside that box so we can play that song tonight. If we don't hit 2,060, we're not playing the song tonight. So let's get to 2,060 and we will play the song. We've aborted mission with Luke Thomas. All right, let's see. You are live on the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, this is the 170-pound champion, Tyron Woodley.
Oh, it's nice to have you call in. How's it going?
And I just want to say, Jay Smooth is a house nigga.
Oh, really?
Fuck Jay Smooth.
Okay.
I'm gonna whip his bitch ass with my whip.
Thank you for the call. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. Making me dance on the MMA-Holes Live?
Thank you.
All right.
Chris love to all. I am glad of growth, but we get assholes. I love all my boys and girl MMA holes. I will be around, take care. See you fucks later, good luck in life. George C.A. Doctor. I love ya RG the good Darth, take care. See you fucks soon, peace and love.
What does he talk about with his good luck in life and George C.A. Doctor? I love you, G. The good Darth, take care. See you, Fook, soon. Peace and love. Craig Lee, are you signing? What's going on here? Craig, you might have to fill us in on this. What is that about? It's like a farewell letter. I don't like that. It's a little weird. That was kind of creepy. But thank you for the $5 coffee tip dance. I do appreciate that. That was weird. All right, Craig. Okay. Let's see what we have in the chat. This is Matt Salisbury. Yes. Let's see. I'm going to go back just a little bit over here. I still don't know what the fuck the show is about. Yes, 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 and yes. So Tim F says yes all around. Craig Lee says yes all around. Jed Hud says yes. Look at this. A lot of people are in. NH says yes. Says Matt. Do it, says Jay Smooth. George says the L. Callan is deaf gay. Okay, so you think he's gay? Let's see. I didn't say you were new fuckboy. I said you weren't old, says Jesse Bell Hill. You cuck, says Jed Hud. All right. Let's see. What else we got in here? So it looks like you guys are optimistic about the Contender Series, and you do want to see a Fight Buddies for the Contender Series. It's something that I'm thinking about. I'm going to give it another shot, the Contender Series. I think if it's something worthwhile, why not? 4 quick fights. We go on live. We do a quick Fight Buddies with you guys. They have the Snoopcast. Why not the MMA-Holes Live? Why not? Just why the fuck not? Phone lines back open. 516-522-0267. So we'll see. We'll see. Stay tuned. Craig, fuck you, says Filthy Georgia later. Craig says Tim F. Except a blow-up doll. Blah, blah, blah. Somebody loves the taste of my nuts in their mouths, is Jay Smooth.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Tyron Woodley. I don't know why Tyron, what do you have against Jay Smooth, for God's sakes? He's a nice man. Let's see. Chris, you need the FOOKIN GOAT to do some new shit like Make It Happen. And we have a subscriber here. Welcome. Cheese56218 is now an MMA hole. You are wonderful, wonderful. You are live on the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Rich. I'm from Westchester, New York, actually.
Westchester. I have some friends over there. I've had some tattoos over there. Welcome to the show. What's going on?
Yeah. What's going on, buddy? Fucking show is awesome. Calling in to say, what's up with all the fucking racism? Conor McGregor at 196 told Nate the same exact shit. Dance for me, buddy.
That is true. He did say that. And that's not even the first time he said it. He's said it multiple times. So that is true. So you think people are getting a little butthurt?
Yeah. You know. They're not happy. They're not happy with these fucking press conferences, I'll tell you that.
No. Well, they
fucking suck.
And
I tried calling up yesterday trying to go to Barclays. Fucking shit is sold out.
You know, people are selling these tickets, and thank you for the call. People are selling these tickets for $40 a ticket. They were free, and they're dropping them for $40 a ticket. I bet the Barclays Center will be scalping them for even more. Imagine listen, $40 is $40, right? It's just a drop in the bucket. But $40 for a free thing that lasts, 30 to 40 minutes? I don't know. But yeah, if you really are dying to go to this thing, you could just show up at the Barclays Center, and someone will probably sell you tickets for $20 or some shit like that if you're looking to splurge. People will be selling the tickets outside for sure. I'm not. I got 4, and I am going with some friends. I'm going with V-Neck, I'm going with the Pigeon, and I'm going with Mr. Spigs. I don't know if you guys have met Spigs, but I think you might have, briefly. It is true. It is wonderful, wonderful. 516-522-0267. The calls are killing it tonight. Good job on the calls. You guys are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
For sure. Chat getting too much like a Twitch child chat, says Craig Lee. Is there a lot of stupid shit going on in there? I was wondering, whoa, this fucking calls all over the place. Ah, fuck, I lost you. Try it again, 516. Jesus Christ, these phones are all fucked up. 516-522-0267. Calling live on the MMA-Holes, where we do a wonderful, wonderful show. 3 more subscribers, we play the FOOKIN song. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Yo, my name's Jamal. I'm here to fuck your wife. Yo, I just want to tell you, I want to suck your fucking dick hole, bro. I want to guzzle your cum. Remember this. Jamal, bitch.
Jamal, thank you for the call. That was great. He says he wants to suck my dick hole. All right. That's the first time I got that before. He wants to suck my dick hole. That was nice of him. I could use a good dick hole sucking. Thank you for the call, Jamal. You're live on the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Hard work.
Hard work.
Dedication.
All right.
Hard work.
All right. Thank you for the call. I like the accent. The accent, dude. Is that Stewie, by the way? I think it is Stewie. But goddamn, that accent's great. Love it. 516-522-0267. Calling live at the MMA-Holes, where we don't give a fuck. We really don't. We still got 36 strong on the MMA-Holes live, where we're talking about anything and everything. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Yo, my name's Tyrone, my nigga. I want to fuck your nipple hairs. Yo, let me tickle up on your dick nuts. Bro, let me suck your fucking butthole. What's up, bro?
That is good. That's good. He wants my nipple hairs. All right. Biggest fight in history, says Frank Pavine. Yeah, it is the biggest fight in fucking history. Maymac, man. Maymac is the biggest fight in history. It will go down. And yeah, I still can't even wrap my head around the fact that this shit is it's insane. The Spider was chilling with, hold on. Filthy George says the Spider was chilling with earlier is now up my asshole, Darth Bane. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Let's see what else we got over here. Filthy George with a pig with blowing it out of his ass. All right. Accent 1000 says Jay Smooth. Chris, you ducking me now, says Darth Bane. Phone lines are back open, 516-522-0267. Get your thoughts in live on the MMA Holes. You're live. What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, it's Darth Bane again. I'm not going to fuck with you, Chris.
What's going on?
Man, you want to know what? I mean, as fucking cringy as my last call was, I was being half serious. I really do have a lot of shit on my mind from this press conference, just the general climate of MMA and boxing together.
All right, shoot.
Okay, so I hate that we keep harping on the subject, but with the whole racism thing, dude, it's getting a little bit autistic. In fact, it's getting really autistic to the point where I think people forgot about, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years ago, that Floyd, and I quote, Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor are only successful because they're white. Now, I wonder if Conor literally released a quote to the media saying, Floyd is only undefeated because his natural fast twitch muscle fiber, because he's black, won him that 49 W's. It's bullshit. It's very hypocritical on my point. I really don't give a fuck, Chris. I could be from Mars and be purple. I really don't give a fuck. But people are mistaking this whole fight for racism when in reality it's more about nationalism. It's about people being proud of this kid collecting fucking welfare checks 4 years ago, 5 years ago in Dublin. Now he's a multi-millionaire. He's at the top of the game. So it's very hypocritical to me. People can cry as much as they want, you know, but all these haters are taking a fucking fat L.
All right.
That's pretty much all that's pretty much all I got to say, but they're taking a massive L. It's funny that they're, you know, the same as Zane. MMA holes are racist. Oh my God. They're fucking racist. They're trolling. In reality, they're fucking racist. Because the fact is, I'm not going to get too deep into it, but pretty much they're virtue signaling, telling us that we're racist, we're ignorant, we're misogynistic, we're fucking trolling. Yes, the one true part of that, we're trolling. But we get a bunch of these followers telling us that we're fucking racist, we're Nazis. I don't know anyone in this chat, as much shit as we talk. I don't know who the fuck loves Hitler. I've not found the guy yet. Please point him out, Zane. But until
I was going to say Hitler's all right.
With autism, I have a list. Until this, fuck your mom, Zane, bitch.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that right after this call. Yeah, I'm gonna touch upon that little subject real quick. But thank you for the call.
I got heated, Chris. My bad. I love you. I love all the MMA holes. But the next time that someone throws out a racist fucking comment, look at that person's profile and what they're about. About 75% of the time, they're actually racist.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
so,
yeah, absolutely.
Take that, you know, put that feather under your cap. Love you, boys. Good night.
All right, thanks, Darth. That was Darth Bane calling in on the lines. 2 points that he made over there. I'm going to touch on them both right now. Now, the whole black-white thing, we hear about it all the time. One of the reasons why I do not dance on Facebook. Now, if you do friend request me on my regular Facebook, I am not taking any requests, even to people I like. I don't take it because I don't play on Facebook anymore. I do have a MMA Holes Facebook page, bang, right over here. You can follow us at the MMA Holes, and I will dance with you over there. But on regular Facebook, I don't play on it. And I'm just going to touch on this really, really quick. The problem is everyone is very, very sensitive, but it goes both ways. Like if we were to complain about, well, if it was a white guy, it would have been so much different. It's so much different if it was a black guy and this and that. I hate doing that. I really hate doing that. Like it shouldn't be that way. You know, if we start complaining that, well, if a white guy did it wouldn't be the same, then we sound just as bad. We sound just as bad. Welcome to the show. Gold caps, you fuck. Welcome. You are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
If I could give anyone advice right now, if something happens, okay, on social media, and you say, all right, say for instance, I'm just going to put it out there. Say a black kid kills a cop, okay? If you take that black kid that killed the cop and you put it on your social media, you're giving them the attention they deserve. And then you're like, well, if this was a white kid, it would be a different story and they'd be rioting and this and that. Do not showcase hate. If it was a white kid and a white kid killed a cop, and you're like, well, if it was a black kid, this would be different. They would handle it differently. Do not showcase that on social media. It ruins everything. It really does. You're just falling into the trap. You're giving these people attention that they do not deserve. So here's the thing. We were called racists. We were called Nazis. We love Nazis and all this bullshit, and we hate gays and this and that, right? I am the furthest thing from racist. Actually, I think racism is hilarious. I think it's very funny, and I think if we poke fun at it, we could make light of a subject that's very touchy with people. Everyone needs to get over it. White people need to get over it, and black people, and fucking yellow people, and purple people. Everyone needs to get over it. We are one person, guys. We are the same. We all fucking bleed. So that is that. I'm not going to keep going into this race thing because it's insane. I never could understand racism. When I was a kid, I wish I was a little black boy. I wish I was a little black kid because I always liked to play basketball. I was a big Detroit Pistons fan, and I couldn't jump very high. But I was like, if I was black, I could jump very high, and I wanted to be a black kid. But I wasn't a black kid. I was a white kid. So it is what it is. But it's all in good fun, guys. It's all in good fun. All right. So now let's touch on this. I don't know where I'm going. Let's touch on the subject of Zayn. Okay, now we are 2 subscribers away, and we will play the song, the fucking song. We will play the song at 2 more subscribers, 2,060 subscribers. So basically, I'm going to give you a quick story of what happened. Now, recently, I've been getting complaints from YouTube, privacy complaints. I screenshotted something during my MMA Hour pre-show. I was pretty much going off on Zayn pretty bad because he's a dick. He's a fucking asshole. Zayn from Bloody Elbow, you're a fucking moron. You really are. And the people that follow your shit are even worse. Even worse. They can dish it, but they can't fucking take it. So I get a privacy complaint. So basically, they're saying to me that I have to take a part of my video out because I screenshotted someone's comments of me being racist, saying that I said all these things. And because I played that screenshot on my YouTube channel, I have to clip it because there's a privacy complaint. Also, I'm getting complaints for being too risky and edgy over here on the MMA-Holes, so they're going to remove ads and this and that. Now, fuck the ads. Fuck you, ads. You know what? Go fuck yourself. If you don't like good content, well, it is what it is. But I am staying true to who I am. I put everything on the table here, and this is who I am. I poke fun at a lot of things. I take a lot of heat myself, and I enjoy it. I embrace it. These motherfuckers that watch the Bloody Elbow shit, going out and reporting other channels and trying to fucking take people down for their success because they're jealous. Well, fuck you. Fuck all of you motherfuckers. You're not going to knock us down. You can do whatever you want. You're not going to knock us down. You're still going to have your lisp, Zayn. No matter what you do. Even if you chop your stupid gay tongue off, you're still going to have the lisp. It is what it is. So keep attacking. Keep doing whatever the fuck you want to do. It is... I'm not going to waste my time on this shit. I'm not going to waste my time with you fucking people. We are the A side. Bloody Elbow, Zayn, and your followers are the B side. When it comes to YouTube, we run a tight ship over here. You can attack us any way you want, and we will always prevail. We are just growing over here, and we are going to be bigger than anything on YouTube. So with that being said, in the chat right now, let me get a fuck Bloody Elbow and fuck Zayn. There is a war on Bloody Elbow right now, and it's not everyone at Bloody Elbow. Just Zayn and a couple of cunt followers, Ninja Pirate, Dopamine, and whatever fucks that spew my name and hate. So that is what it is. Let me get a fuck Zayn in the chat right now, and fuck racism. Seriously, guys, get over yourselves, all right? Get over yourselves. And that was a public announcement from Chris. And thank you, Darth Bane, for spiking that. I never knew that I couldn't show something that was public. It's Twitter, for God's sakes. It was a public tweet spewing hate on me. I wrote Google a whole long email about this saying, guys, really? It's a public tweet. I can't show a public tweet on YouTube that's spewing hate about me? What the fuck kind of world do we live in right now? Seriously, Google. You took over YouTube, and I'm not the only channel I've been holding back complaining about Google and YouTube. I've been holding back. But guys, you're destroying content creators. There are other guys with way bigger channels than me that are getting all their ads taken out. They have to do donations and shit like that to produce content. It's just ridiculous, guys. We put a lot of effort and time into this. So the haters, I don't give a fuck about. Google, you got to get your shit together. All right. Now enough of that. I'll move on. Fuck Zayn. There it is. The chat room's lit up with the fuck Zayns. And we get 2 more subscribers. And we will see how much we hate Zayn. Fuck Zayn and I am a little racist. Well, there you go. Hey, to each his own. Filthy George says, fuck Zayn. Oh, it's Zayn, says Stephen Killam. Fuck Zayn. Zayn can die of AIDS for all I care.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Fuck Zayn, fuck Zayn. Zayn, you FOOKIN lisp fuck, says Jed Hud. Jafui, you're on fire again. Fuck Zayn, says Jay Smooth. Jackson Schultz says, fool Zayn. Sure can fool them, says Jed Hud. Fuck Zayn. What happened to Craig Lee? That's a good question. We need to find out. Craig, I hope everything's all right. Jackson Schultz says, fuck Zayn is again. But, you know, I mean, there's a reason why the Luke Thomas thing was fun, man. We had a great time fucking around with Luke Thomas and this and that. But I'm totally serious about this. The reason why we're busting balls over here with Zayn on Twitter and on YouTube is because you guys were saying stuff and now you're filing complaints against us and this and that. What did we do wrong? What did we do so wrong that is making your life miserable? Nothing. So in return, we will make your life miserable as well. So stop it. Just stop it. Please. Please, guys. This is a war. And the MMA-Holes always win. So you can file as many complaints as you want, but you could sit on my dick. You could sit on my dick. All right. 63 likes. One more subscriber. 2,060. And we will play that song. Get one more friend in here, and we will play King of the Cucks. We will debut the song against Zayn with one more subscriber. So get him in right now. 2,060, and we're going to do it. Fuck Zayn the racist. Fuck racism. And I think Darth Bane made a good point before with saying that people that claim that other people are racist, if you read their comments or listen to their statements, usually they're being racist in saying it. So it's insane. It's insane. The people that say it are usually the racists. So it is what it is. 2,060 subscribers on a Wednesday night. So what I do, we lost 2. I was going to play it, but we lost you guys. 2,060, we play the fuck King of the Cucks song. So we'll get there tonight. No worries. Jackson Schultz, Zayn is ISIS.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Complaint on this is Jed Hud. Listen, I went back on him. So we have fun here on the MMA-Holes, says NH. People hate success. People hate success. Now, there is a lot of politics going on. And guys, by the way, tomorrow, I have a little announcement here. Kobe's Corner. Link in the description. Tomorrow, this face will be on Kobe's Corner at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. And who we got over here? Rick Turtles is here. Is now an MMA hole. And you are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Welcome to the party, my friend. All right. So tomorrow, I will be live on Kobe's Corner. It looks like it's going to be either 12 or 12:30 p.m. I have a full day tomorrow. I'm going to be collaborating with a good friend of the show, Kobe's Corner. I will be over there, and I'll probably be saying a lot of fuck Zayn things over there, so you might want to check that out. Check that out, and tap that bell so you know when he's live. So around 12:30, link in the description to Kobe's Corner, and Kobe does a great job over there. 2 things about Kobe's Corner. He has legit guests. He actually had people from the Contender Series. He has UFC fighters. Good man, Kobe, and he's from Canada, so how could you hate that, right? How could you hate that? Also, he brings something that's a little different. Not only does he do breakdowns, but he does a lot of other things. I'm looking forward to collaborating in the future with Kobe. Kobe's a great guy. And when it comes to MMA people and personalities, there are a lot of cutthroat people out there, a lot of pricks, and a lot of jealous people out there. Kobe, so far, it doesn't seem like one of those, so I'll give him a shot. Seems like a good guy. Yes, they do, says Chris. Yes, they do, Chris, says Jed Hud. Nice, Chris. 60 subs, says Frank Pavon. Party. Did we hit it? All right, fuck it. Let's do it. Guys, 2,060. We bring you the debut of the song of all songs. Zayn is a cuck. Zayn is king of the cucks. Bloody elbow, go fuck yourself, because we debut the song of all songs. The Fuck Luke Thomas song has been retired, and here we go.
Welcome everyone to the Bloody Elbow 6th round post-fight show with me, Zane Simon.
Yes.
Cuck, Zayn's a cuck. Cuck, Zayn's a cuck. King of the cucks. Cuck,
Zayn's a cuck.
Cuck, Zayn's a cuck. King of the cucks. Cucks, Zayn's a cuck. Cuck, Zayn's a cuck. Run to Twitter, go to your cuck king. I don't give a fuck, cause you'll do nothing. I'm the king of YouTube, you're the king of cucks. Your salami patty hair and the bag of dicks you suck. Cuck, Zayn's a cuck. Cock, cock, Zane's a cock. King of the cocks. Cock, Zane's a cock. Cock, cock, Zane's a cock. King of the cocks. Bloody elbow, have some mercy. Ninja pirate, hella salty. Dopamine, man with dreams while Zane makes a top 10 list. Is that a wig on your head? It looks like coconuts without bread. Your content sucks, watch me instead. Fuck you, Zane. Cock, cock, Zane's a cock. Cock, cock, Zane's a cock. King of the cocks. Cock, Zane's a cock. Cock, cock, Zane's a cock. King of the cocks.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, King of the Cocks. I pronounce tonight on the MMA Holes. Zane, you can go fuck yourself, and you could fuck Bloody Elbow. Fuck all of you guys. And yeah, I can't wait for Google to give me the email. King of the Cucks. There we go. There is our new Fuck Luke Thomas song. Luke Thomas is gone, and the chat room is filled up with cucks. Zane is a cuck. And I have to say, I've heard this song multiple times when I was putting this together the other day, and I was fucking laughing my ass off because it gets stuck, it gets a little stuck in your head. And there you go. Fuck you, Zane, says Ann H. That's right. Fuck you, Zane. So there you go. There you go. Zane's best show is worse than the worst MMA Holes episodes, says Brian Reuter.
Wonderful.
It is wonderful, wonderful. Bleach Drinker says it's wonderful, wonderful. And hey, listen, thank you for the troll accounts to subscribe to get us to 2,060. Much respect. Love you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. I have a lot of fun doing this shit. Right now, the people that are spying, there are people that sit in on these shows. Clearly, they sit and watch the MMA Holes. Thank you for the views. I do appreciate it. Go run to your cuck king and say, oh my God, oh, report him. Oh my God, he made a song about you. Oh, this is so terrible. They're so edgy. Oh my God, and I want to suck the beard off of his face.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Cuck. Zane is a cuck. Let me know in the chat if you enjoyed that show. Zane is a cuck. You will be hearing, when we hit milestones on the MMA Holes, we will be playing Zane is a cuck. It will be the new treat for the MMA Holes. So that's that. Has Zane commented on the Zane song on Twitter yet? No, that was the first time we've ever played the Zane song. You guys here that were watching got to hear it first tonight on the MMA Holes. We don't give a fuck over here. We don't give a fuck. No one is safe on the MMA Holes. You could take away our ads. You can report us. Have a great time. We are just going to get bigger and stronger and swoller. Let's open up the phone lines and see what we got going on over here. Now we hit 2,070. We'll play it again. It's going to be our milestone song, or if anything else happens, we will play Zane as a cuck, King of the Cucks. And it is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. What does being black have to do with not knowing what a cuck is, though? Well, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yo, Chris, you got me a weak as fuck, bruh. Salami patty hair. So now salami patty hair. Oh, there he is. A1 steak sauce. There you go. That was an inspirational part over there. The salami pattied hair. That was a little treat. That was a little morsel. Now on Twitter, you guys went crazy. The gentlemen, the ladies, whoever jumped in on it, fucking funny as hell, man. That was a throwback to you, my friend. Oh, hold on. You are live on the MMA Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, Chris. I'm Stefan Killam from Los Angeles.
Nice to meet you. Back on the
yeah, and yeah, you know, I'm Conor McTaco. I'm Tyron Muzwe. I'm Marlyn. I'm the guy from the Brazilian accent. And I just want to say, fuck Zane. I love Hillary Clinton.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Zane looks like a fat kid from an 80s sitcom, so fuck him.
Thank you for the call, and I do agree with that, by the way. That was a good call. I like that. Opening up the phone lines. Let me know your thoughts on the Zane is a cuck song. 516-522-0267. Hopefully Zane calls in. You're live on the MMA Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
This is George Sampras. I am 13 years old, and I piss in my whiteies.
Oh, no. George, I can't believe you called in. And then you said you pissed in your what?
What?
Would you piss in?
My whiteies.
Your whiteies. Okay, thank you for the call. Appreciate it. George, are you going to take that? You're going to take that. A1 Steak Sauce. A1 Steak Sauce, by the way. Go follow my man on Twitter. Go follow him on Twitter. Drop your Twitter handle inside the chat. There he is, A1 Steak Sauce. I'm glad you got to hear it. Fucking funny dude. This A1 Steak Sauce went fucking vicious. Went vicious on Twitter. Loved it. Listen to that shit to Stefan Killam. Stefan, Let's see. Filthy George, interesting accent. Goddamn. Darth Bane says, I still want to bury that faggot cartoon. I never been anything but me. Bring a shovel. We're buying this bitch. You're live on the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
It's Jesse.
Is this really Jesse?
No, this is for real Jesse.
This is who? Is this, wait, hold on. Which dress Jesse is calling right now? Is this Bleach Drinker or is this really Jesse?
No, like really. Okay. How do I prove it's Jesse?
I don't know. That's a good question. Just keep talking. What's your point?
Anyways, I wanted to talk about the privacy thing that you had going on.
Okay.
With the YouTube thing.
Okay. Now, Jesse, is this really you? I can't tell right now, to be honest.
Yeah, no. It's me, bro.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me think of a question real quick to figure out if it's really Jesse right now. Hold on. Let's see. What was your father wearing when we were on a hangout? He had a hat on. What kind of hat did he have on?
Which hangouts?
All right, forget it. I think this is really Jesse. All right, go ahead. Make your point.
No, okay, so the privacy, like, did they shut down your YouTube, the stream that you had it on?
No, they wanted me to clip that fucking piece. So basically, I screenshotted. So let me just make a quick story here.
Can you give us your
hold on,
Valley
Jesse.
Girl accent?
We got a donation.
Like, oh my God.
Hold a second, Jesse.
God.
We got some ass slapping. Ariel Helwani slapping the ass on the MMA-Holes. Really?
Really? Look at that butt.
Oh, yeah. Slap that ass. Really?
Oh my God.
All right.
Fuck Zane the cook. Cook. Zane is a cook.
That is true. Frank Pavon making Ariel Helwani slap that ass on the MMA-Holes. Sorry, Jesse. All right, so basically this is what happened. During my MMA Hour pre-show, I showed a screenshot of something that this jerk-off said about us on Twitter. It was a screenshot. I put it on air, and they said that I need to clip that part out. They're not going to delete my video, but I need to clip that part out. That's what they said. So I'm actually fighting it right now because it's Twitter. It's public. So I don't see why that is a privacy complaint. They're not shutting down my channel or taking anything away from me. They're just saying, hey, listen.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think that's where I see the controversy, honestly, because the Zane Simon video that I'm putting together right now has the same tweet in it. And, like, my only concern is that if they're going to pull a privacy act on you, like, they're going to do it to anyone who puts that tweet in there. You know what I mean?
You know what I would do? I would blur the name of the handles. So you could leave that tweet on there, but I think you would maybe just to be safe. Honestly, I don't think you should have a problem. I've shown a million tweets before. I've shown things. I mean, this is fair. What's it called? Fair use or some shit like that. That's fair use.
Yeah.
You know. So I am fighting it, but to be safe, I would maybe blur out the handles if you can do it.
I feel like this is just something like even if Zane isn't the one who did it directly, he clearly has followers and stuff who are doing things for him, who are watching your streams for him and making tweets for him. Like, it's obvious, it's so fucking clear. But like the thing is people like iDubbbz and fucking like Keemstar and all them, they fucking post tweets and shit on their YouTube channels all the time, and they never cancel out those handles. So like it makes it like pretty clear that Zane is the one who's starting like this upward. It's literally a shitstorm, honestly. Like he's using his followers as fucking weapons. Like he can't even do it himself. So like this is just one of those things where he's going to be on the lookout for any YouTuber, any MMA hole, or anyone associated with your channel who might be posting shit like this. Like he makes it way too fucking obvious.
Absolutely. We're talking about Zane Simon from Bloody Elbow. If I had his social security number, I would say it right now. He didn't answer my tweet. He's been answering my tweets, but he didn't answer my tweet when I called him out. And I was like, really? Really? Privacy complaint? Are you fucking kidding me? So, I mean, whether he knows or doesn't know, he needs to rectify the situation with the people that follow his show. Because honestly, these are the people that Zane is defending. He's defending these people that are trying to take down YouTube channels that, listen, if we have a beef, we have a beef. We play it out, talk shit, and take care of it. I have never reported a channel for anything. It's so stupid and it's like coward. It's like a coward move, you know?
Yeah, no, it definitely is. Like, I just want to like end it by saying that honestly, like, I don't think that any move that we make from this point forward for any of the MMA holes, it doesn't matter if you're a YouTuber or not, like, even if you're on Twitter, any move that we make is going to be watched like a fucking hawk. Like, he's already on it, even if because the thing is, like, he posts tweets and stuff about how he's never seen the stream before and all this shit. Like, it's pretty fucking clear he's seen the streams, and he's had other people see the streams. So I don't think that anything that we do in regards to him is going to be not seen, and I think that, like, if we're not, obviously, like, we want to do something to, like, show that he can't just, like, tackle that. He's jealous, dude. Like, he's jealous of your fucking stream. Like, you went from, what, like, 1,500 to 2,000 in less than a week. So fucking, like, it's clear that he knows that you're rising in the MMA world, and he's not. So this is just one of those things where we have to be careful, but also, you know, like, fucking get our message across.
Oh, here we go, Jesse. So the random tube with a Willy Wonka avatar says he doesn't answer your tweets because you are nobody. Well, I hate to break it to you, Zane's fucking cunt follower. I hate to break it to you, but he was up my ass so bad when I called him out, and then he made people delete and block to fucking run hiding from me. So the random tube, if you're a Ninja Pirate or any of those other motherfuckers, fuck you, and fuck all of your friends, because this is not going to end. You think this is going to end like this? There's no fucking way. And sorry to cut you off, Jesse, but when I see one of these cunts show their face or their fake face.
No, I completely agree with you, and I honestly disagree with that comment, because if that was the case, then he wouldn't have responded to any of your other followers who fucking Christian went in there and blasted it at his ass, and Zane was responding to damn near every comment before he blocked Christian. So, I mean, it's clear he sees them.
Oh, absolutely. We're in his head. We're totally in his head. And honestly, he's like, oh, if this press is good, doesn't matter what it is, this and that. Then why you have your people reporting me? Why do you have people fucking trying to shut down a channel that's swoller than yours? Because you're a faggot. That's why. Nothing against gay people, but I do believe he is gay. Go ahead, Jesse. Finish your thoughts.
All right. Well, I just wanted to clear up the whole Privacy Act thing. Like, I'm about to post this video here soon. I've been editing throughout I've been listening to your stream and editing, so I just want to make sure that this isn't something that's gonna, like, you know, fuck people up.
Well, here's the deal, Jesse. When you're intertwined, and I said this to Kobe, I said this to anyone else that I do collaborate with. This channel is definitely going to try to push the boundaries. We're not going to get walked all over. If anything, we're going to step on anyone in front of us. So there is going to be controversy. There's going to be trouble. Jesse, they're trying to pull ads from me and shit like that. I mean, it's peanuts anyway, so who gives a fuck? But there is a lot of controversy here. So, I mean, if you don't want to ride the wave, I totally understand it. But if you do, brace yourself, because
come on, you know me, Chris. I'm totally down to ride the wave. Like, that's not something that I'm concerned about, man. Like, I just want to make sure that this shit, like, the video that I'm posting doesn't get, like, turned off or anything to where people can't fucking see it just because someone put a Privacy Act. You know what I mean?
Well, basically, you're doing a reaction. It's fair use. You're reacting to a situation. So I don't see any problems with this. They could say what they want. It's free press for this fucking lisp man. So it is what it is. So personally, you're not doing anything wrong. But like I said, just always keep in mind, anything you collaborate with us with could get you into trouble.
All right. Thanks, homie.
All right. See you later, Jesse. All right. So that's Jesse. Now, guys. Now, George. I know that might have went longer than some people want. This is an MMA show, and we were talking about stupidity. And it really is stupid. So I'm not going to waste my time on it anymore. But, George, I think you should lay off of Jessie, because she is one of the MMA holes, and she's literally devoting hours of her time to just to fight for the cause. So step off, son. MMA holes unite. We have more stuff to talk about than this fucking lisping fuck. And I'm glad that the people, the spies. Now, guys, I'm not going to block you guys. Come on in, enjoy yourself, talk as much trash as you would like. I enjoy that. So knock yourself out. If you want to spit hate or trash, go for it. Go report to your king of the cucks. Make sure you do that. And what's up, Fears? What's going on, my friend? I see you there. Fuck Zane, that's right. You can do whatever you want over here. If we come over to Bloody Elbow, everyone starts crying, oh, well, they're being mean. We're not even being mean. There are just 2 people on our hit list. So that's it. Shut the fuck up, says Filthy George. George, listen, you're going to grow up here. We're going to mold you into a strong young man on the MMA Holes. All right. J Bean says Jed Hud. Zane is so jealous of the MMA Holes show. So many subscribers the MMA shows has. This is the best part. These subscribers are part of the MMA Holes. The subscribers that go over to Bloody Elbow are not subscribing to Zane. They're subscribing to the bigger thing, the Bloody Elbow. All right. And I don't hate on Bloody Elbow. I don't hate Bloody Elbow. Honestly, they have a great website. Eugene seems fucking cool. A couple other guys are suspects, but Zane is the main target. So enjoy your song, Zane. And it's a compliment, right? It's flattery. This week is Fight Week, friends. It is Fight Week, and let's talk about it. Let's get back on MMA. We talked about Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. We talked about everything that's been going on, but the Contender Series and all that fucking fun stuff. But it is Fight Week. So let's take a peek at this card. Gunnar Nelson versus Santiago, and I can never say this fucking guy's name. Zane, your shows will suck. Let's see. Puke Thomas blocked me. Roast Beef Curtin says, wow, Luke Thomas blocked you for God's sakes. What did you say and would do to him? Now, here's the deal, guys. And this is what I learned in limited time with Luke Thomas. He is very sensitive to trolls. He let me get away with a lot at the New York thing. He really did. I called him hot dog look 3 times, and he let me get away with it. But judging from the producer, he doesn't like being trolled. So it is what it is. So that's why you got blocked over there. You feel free to hate whoever you want. I don't give a shit. Gunnar Nelson versus Santiago Ponzinibbio, Ultimate Fighter. 23-0 versus 16-2-0. Gunnar Nelson stands up with that posture. And this is his next fight. So we're going to be touching base on this, and you're damn straight. We'll be doing a Fight Buddies. Wait, when is it? 3 p.m. Hold on. Is it 3 p.m.? Holy shit, I might not be able to do a Fight Buddies fight. I thought it was 10 p.m. What the fuck? Oh, if it's 3 p.m., there might be a problem. I'll let you guys know on Friday. Anyway, let's look at the card. Whoa, big guys here. Oh, shit. Khalil's back. Roundtree versus Paul Craig. What the fuck? This is a great fight over here. I'm down with this one. I'm DTF. Down to fucking this fight. See the next one. Jack Marshman versus Ryan James. Okay. Stevie Ray versus Paul Felder. Paul Felder says very fucking active. Awesome. That's another good one right there. Look at this fucking fight. Joanna Calderwood versus Cynthia Calvillo. Oh my God. Now this is a fight over here. A very dangerous fight for Joanne. I keep on saying Joanna. Joanne, who I find oddly attractive. People have had arguments with me about it. But Calderwood versus Calvillo is a very interesting and dangerous fight for Joanne. Very, very dangerous fight. And then headlined by Gunnar Nelson and Santiago. Interesting card. I got to find out. Is that really? I thought it was fucking 10 p.m. Eastern time. 3 p.m. Oh, that's tough. I got a job during the day, and that could be a problem. No, we'll find out. What a swole Wednesday show. I'm having a great time. If you're having a great time with the MMA Holes, hit me with the ones in the chat, because I always need to know from the swole sexy people. Wow, 66 likes. Still got 31 people watching this shit. And it is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's good to see everyone in here on a Wednesday night. I like this time. It makes me feel a lot better. I could sleep at a normal time. Yes, he did. Brian says, Jed Hud, George, man, call in. Don't be a cuck. Oh, yeah, the phone lines are back open. So if you want to call in, 516-522-0267. Now's your time to shine. Get your name, get your voice heard on the MMA Holes Live, 516-522-0267. You can let me know what you think about this card. Let me know if the card is at 3 p.m. Actually, I think it is Eastern time. That could be a problem. A1, get on the line. A1 is a fucking beast. It's good to see him here on the show. That's a J-Beam for life right over there. Sorry, oh, Jesus, I got a penis, though. Okay. And Brian Roy is having a good time. NH King is having a good time. King, you're another funny fuck, too. You're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and where are you from?
Hey, I'm not sure when it comes on, but I do want to watch it.
There you go.
So hopefully we'll get to do a Fight Buddies. But, hey, man, here's what I'm going to say real quick. In the chat, there's a lot of people with big mouths and shit, but they never will call in. I got to give props to Darth and a few of the others, like Jay, and some of the people that actually call into the show, Felipe or whoever. But, yeah, it's all good. Love you, man.
They are all good. They're asking to see my tattoo. Who Jafui didn't see it. There you go, buddy. Bang, right there.
Jafui's back. You know, he was gone for a little while.
Oh, there you go. Well, there. Don't call me an
Jafui just came back a couple days ago. But yeah, go ahead and do your thing. But if you go talk shit in the chat, grab some balls up there, and you know who you are, and call on in. Unless you don't want us to hear your little prepubescent voice where your nuts ain't dropped. Later, people. Love you.
All right. There he is, the MVP, calling in on the MMA-Holes, saying, listen, nut up in the chat. Hey, here's the deal, guys. If you want to chill in the chat and talk your shit, that's cool too. I don't give a fuck. Any way you want to contribute, knock yourself out, whatever you feel more comfortable. But if you really want to troll and have a good time, you could call in on the lines, and we'll have a great time over here, because I don't give a fuck. But I love talking to you guys. It really is fun talking to you guys and seeing what's going on in this chat. Cavillo getting passed around Team Alpha Male. Team Alpha fails, says Jay Smooth. She's fucking everybody at that gym. God. Filthy George says, Jesse moved on from me, so I'm going to drink bleach.
Wonderful.
Oh, no. Jafui, you're the type of dude to pretend he's an alpha, but let his girl get fucked by an ape. A1 Steak Sauce says, J Bean first and foremost, my brother. Well, there you go. A1 is a J Bean. Hey, listen, wherever you... That's the purpose of collaborating with people, man. We mix communities over here. And I have to say, Jesse's community has been nothing but nice to me, so good people over there. And I hope, well, our community, I wish I could say the same back to Jesse, but unfortunately we have some fucking, anyway. Girlfriends are for cucks. I catch and release, motherfucker, says Jafui. Nice mystic loss. Jay Smooth's laughing. Codename says, yo, YouTube messing up. I opened your stream and there was no audio. Had to reload the page. All right, let's check it out. I see it. And there I am. Okay, we're good. So, I don't know. YouTube, listen, there is a big problem with the ads, and I haven't been complaining about it much, but if you know some of the big YouTube channels, there's a guy named, what's his name, who does a great job on his show, but he does like a WWE show, Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin, give him a shout out. This dude does an awesome job. He runs a circus, and he does the donations and all that bullshit. He's very edgy, and he just did a video recently just ripping apart what's going on with the AdSense, and it's bad, man. It's bad enough that they dropped out, but now they're pulling ads completely from channels. Now, people be like, okay, hey, this is YouTube. You know, it's just a hobby, this and that. And basically, it is a hobby, I'm going to be honest. But if I'm going to push out 3 shows a week, sometimes 5 or 6 shows a week, you know, it takes a lot of my time. So, you know, anyway, I'm not complaining. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, it's Jason from Michigan.
Jason from Michigan. What's up, man?
Luke Thomas. He's kind of a homo. I mean, not because of the race thing and all that. I can't stand him. It's not the beard. Beard looks good on you, by the way, but it's not the beard on him. It's his dead eyes. When you got to talk to him face to face, was he dead like he is when you see him on TV or on YouTube?
When I spoke to him face to face, he was a way different person. This is really weird. He has a show face and a show voice. When you meet him in person, he's like this big, oversized mush, like the nicest fucking guy in the world. And it fucking pissed me off. I was expecting this guy to be a complete jerk off. He could have kicked me out when I trolled his Sirius show, and he didn't.
Yeah.
And he was actually
no shit.
Really, I'm like it cringes me. Now listen, I'm gonna say it right now. Luke Thomas's show, I agree with some of his points, and I don't like the way it's run when it comes to the YouTube part of it. I just think it's very monotone. He goes on and on for 10 minutes, and he doesn't get to the point. It's just like you want to blow your brains out. But as a person, I hate to say he's a nice guy. He really is a nice guy.
Well, I mean, that's, I guess, kind of good to hear, but you know what I mean? On the show, it's like like you said, monotone, exactly. He has no expression. You know, it's just like he's a shell of a human. I mean, it's kind of cool to know that he is, you know, a decent guy when you really meet him. Because some people are way different when they're on camera, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, people put on an act and then show a completely different side. They're crazy on camera and then super shy in real life. And but I'll tell you one thing. He hates trolls. Hates them. He can't stand them. He despises them. Marissa, his producer, was saying that, and Luke is basically saying, "Oh no, not another troll." You could just tell in his eyes. I don't know if he was bullied as a kid or what happened in his life, but he just hates fucking trolls. So there's a small part of me that kind of loves that. But hey, listen, it's not for everyone. My show is not for everyone. His show is not for everyone. I am pulling off of him, but I am so hard on Zane because Zane is a fucking prick. So I will be going strong with that. And how long have you been watching the show for?
Dude, I just started a couple weeks. Well, you know what? I caught your show a few times, like a couple months back. And for some reason, well, I didn't subscribe right away, so that's why it wasn't coming up on my recommended shit. Even though I watched a shitload of MMA stuff, yours wasn't popping up. Mm-hmm. Well, then it popped up a couple weeks ago during the UFC, whatever the fuck. And, oh, Jesus Christ. Now I'm fucking flustered because I'm on air and shit. But anyway, a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I forgot about these guys. So I fucking subscribed right away. Now, I'm Workhorse on YouTube. But I never go on the chat. I hate typing. I'm more of a talking guy. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But I love your show, dude. I really do. It's real. And, you're fucking around. You're not, the racist shit, that's ridiculous. You see people on chat, they're fucking around. There might be a couple, you don't know. But for the main part, it's just people fucking around. Take it easy. You know what I mean?
100%. And thank you for the call. I do appreciate the support. And yeah, man, call in anytime.
All right, man. Take it easy, man.
All right. So there you go, from Michigan. I love Michigan people. I have a lot of family in Michigan, so that's freaking awesome. It's awesome to know, like, when you see right now, like 35 watching, like, not everyone is in the chat. And what's up, Fitz? Fitz, going to be live with Mystic Moss. Fitz is going to be live on the MMA Holes. He's talking about Brooklyn. We will be outside of the Barclays Center. What time? Let me know what time you're going to be there, Fitz. When I do Kobe's show, I'm going to do Kobe's show early afternoon, and I'm going to hop on a train, shoot over to Barclays Center. If you are in the New York area, even if you're not going to the press conference, come hang out outside. We're going to cause a huge scene out there. Bloody Elbow fans, I'd love to meet you guys as well. Show up. It would be great. But we will be going live. I'll have my cell phone. We're going to be live outside. We're going to be fucking with people, talking about Maymac all fucking day, so it's going to be great. Michigan's awesome. Absolutely awesome. And like I said before, people are in the chat right now. People are just watching. I appreciate all the views, the support, the likes. It means a lot. The more you like the show, the more we get flung into the algorithm and all that shit, and that's how more people find out about us, and it's just going to get bigger and stronger. So, I do appreciate it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What's up in the chat? Fucking sick in this chat room, and it is glorious and wonderful, wonderful. Going to be live with Mystic Moss. Yes, Darth Bane says, Jesse, how tight is your bunghole? Okay.
Wonderful.
I am looking forward to Jesse's video. Listen, not looking to get anyone else in trouble, but if she's down to swing, I'm down. I'm down with Jessie. She's good people. Jessie is a bitch low-key, says Filthy George. Well, she is a female. She's just not a dog. Chris H says, hey, bro, man, that presser was serious. I think Conor killed. I saw it coming, says Chris H. Now, Chris H, do you think that it was planned for Floyd to win one and the second one for Conor to win it? Do you think they planned it beforehand? That's possible. Is that true, Conor? Oh, fuck. He's confirming it. You are live on the MMA Holes. What's your name and where are you from? MMA Holes. And there we go. All right. Thank you for the call. And we have a subscriber over here. Look at this. Mr. Soda 007 is here and is now wonderful on the MMA Holes. Make me dance right up there. It's cool, man. We got 2,060 subscribers here on the MMA Holes. At 60, we got to play the Song of All Songs, our new song that we're going to celebrate with milestones. King of the Cucks. So 2,070, we'll do it every 10 subscribers. We will play King of the Cucks again. I would love to play the song again, so keep it coming. Keep it subscribing. Jafui says, George will fuck you like a fat chick before the night shift. All right. I'll lift my fucking ass off, Darth Bane. I can't come to Cali. Says Jesse. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Craig Lee says, Mike, give Chris your number. He will not call me because you don't have a pussy, but it will help in the finding. Mike Fitz, hit me on the DMs, my friend. Hit me on the DMs. And I have no problem giving you my number. I know you're not a fucking crazy. I don't think you are. Well, your mom might be, but you seem like a nice boy. Chris, love you, bro. Your show rocks. Thank you, NH. Jesse, down for anything. Yo, she's fucking rebel low-key. Jesse's good people, man. Listen, I'm only going to collaborate with a few people. There's only a handful of people that I'm willing to collaborate with. I like what Jesse does. I do. So I'm going to collaborate with her. Kobe, I like what he does. And I'm keeping it tight. I'm not going to just whore myself out and just collaborate with anybody. I need to actually enjoy the person as a person. So that's how that collaboration is going to go. And Jesse's cool, man. Jesse's cool people. And we've been chilling from the beginning. So much love to the J Beans and Jesse's crew. And she weathered the storm of George Sampras, for God's sakes, or Filthy George. I keep on saying Sampras. Subscribe to me to win a PS4 Slim. This is the gamer over there. Let's see his channel. We'll do a channel review. All right, we're going to go over to this guy's channel. Ready, guys? Here we go. Check it out. We're going to make people famous on the MMA-Holes because that's what we do over here. We don't give a fuck. All right. All right, so this guy said to subscribe to his channel. He's got 106 subscribers. Zanbro Gaming. Let's see. What do you got over here? Anything good? Well, you got one fucking video. That's only 3 seconds, my friend. You got to put a little more content on there. Maybe we'll jump aboard. But when you do, hit us back in the chat. All right. All right, we're going to go. It's 11 p.m. Eastern time here on the MMA-Holes. The phone lines are open, 516-522-0267. A lot of accomplished here. I mean, the Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather thing, we're going to be talking about this until we're sick. Now, I am going to be getting up early and hanging with Kobe tomorrow. Check me out on Kobe's Corner. Link in the description. Go subscribe to my friend Kobe. And I will be there saying some cringy shit. I have some things that I need to get off my chest. We will be talking about MMA news, the Maymac World Tour, and everything that's going on in MMA. So we will be talking about that tomorrow, Kobe's Corner. After that, I hop on a train, hop over to the Barclays Center, watch me, watch you over there as we trigger the crowd.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And hand out wristbands. So if you want a wristband, you're in the area, come hang out with the holes, hang with the boys.
Hang with the boys.
On the MMA-Holes. Still got 30 in this fucker. I can't get rid of you guys. You guys are just still in there. So I'm going to keep going. Let's see what else we got. Jay Smooth, what's up? Says, G-Man, what's up, kid? G-Man, call on in. You know the number, 516-522-0267. Let me know your thoughts on the press conference. G-Man Mule in the house. Your dick is this big, says King. King, you're a mother's ring hole. Whoever you are you King? I don't know, but whatever you did on Twitter was fucking hilarious. It really was funny. Please don't out Christopher. Not sure Mule in the fucking house. That's right. G-Man, what's up? Big day tomorrow. Get some rest tonight, Christopher. Looking forward to all the content. Well, yeah. It's gonna get cringy tomorrow. If you've seen me before in the streets, you know that I'm gonna say something really stupid. So, of course, say my man, Filthy George. Let's see, who's your prick in the Floyd versus McGregor fight? So Codename wants to know from Filthy George. Darth Bane says, Jesse, sorry, I'm insecure since transitioning into a non-binary gender fluid. All right, let's see. Ann Belts, Jesse comes here since blocked on Twitter. Is George still blocked on Twitter? I mean, I couldn't imagine why, George. For fuck's sakes. Fucking guy. Fucking guy's off his rocker. The Mule knows what's up. Craig Lee, my brother. Filthy George. All right, so this is what we're going to do here. Check it out. Check out the schedule on the MMA-Holes. Check it out. This is this weekend, and it looks to be 3 p.m., which kind of sucks because I do have a job. I might try to get on late. Hopefully I can finish that puppy. Hopefully I'll be done with the job at 2. I'll work something out. We'll see if I can work. I think there's 6 fights on that card, so I'm going to try to get a Fight Buddies to you then. But check this out. Here we go. Fight Night Weidman versus Gastelum is the following weekend on Fox. Free. A freebie. And it is only 4 fights. Well, it is on Fox. Wow, they got Volante on that card, too. I didn't really take a good peek at this card. Let's see what we got going on here. Rafael Natal hasn't fought in a while. Look at this guy. Alessio Chirico. He looks like Fievel. Fievel goes west. Looks like he looks like the Disney mouse a little bit, right? You guys know what I'm talking about? If you know of Fievel from the Disney movies, hit me with the ones. Almost at 70 likes tonight. This is awesome. What a great night. Lyman Good. Imagine your last name was Good. That'd be fucking awesome. That'd be good. That'd be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What's with the names? Elijah Zaleski dos Santos. These two look like they're gonna fucking kill each other, so that's gonna be good. Almeida versus Rivera. Wow, what a great fight that is. Is Almeida versus, is he East Coast guy? I think he is. Almeida versus Rivera. Holy shit, I had no idea this fight was on the card. Almeida suffered an L from a certain champ, but the guy is really good. Jimmy Rivera is a fucking beast too. That's a great fight. Did you see the tweet, Luke's tweet about the Fook jokes? He is noticing us finally. Mike Fitz, what are you talking about? Call in on that one. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Where's the Fook jokes? He doesn't like Fook comments? Luke, well, listen. I mean, there's been DMs going back and forth with... You know what? Let me see if she responded. I'm trying to get someone on the show that is affiliated with Luke. And I think it would be great to have this person on. She didn't look yet. We're going to get someone next week. I'm trying to push to get someone on the show. I might even see her at the event. Luke Thomas is going to be there tomorrow. The press is going to be covering it, so definitely. But let me know what you're talking about with that. I'm not quite sure. Almeida says Carl Jones. Jesse first. Conor, the ultimate male. Isn't. Thought McGregor. I knew you would turn autistic and betray Mex. Take this L while holding that D. Says Darth Payne. Okay, these guys are going autistic in the chat.
MMA-Holes!
Look at this one. Filthy George's ex-girlfriend Shaquisha. Is that an MMA-Hole? The fuck? Oh, that is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, so that's a great fight to start off the card. And look at this. Volante. Mr. Volante, Mr. Long Island versus Patrick Cummings. Patrick Cummings back in the cage. And this fight was supposed to happen before, and it's definitely going to happen now. Look at this. No pus getting squeezed out of his leg this time. Hopefully his fight happens. Volante Cummings. I think it's going to be a good fight. All right, so I'm in on that one. Let's see what we got next. And boom! Holy shit! I didn't pay any attention to this card. Elkins, the poor guy that we were making fun of about being slow. Well, Elkins, I don't know if you guys remember. I think it was UFC 211, if I'm not mistaken. Darren Elkins had like the comeback of all fucking comebacks. And it was against, hold on, what was it? Betchko, this one here, Betchtik was winning the fucking fight. I picked him. And Elkins went fucking full retard, came back and fucking did his thing. 209. What am I talking about? 211. Wow. Last fight was in UFC 209, March 4th. Well, he's back. And God, this is the tough one right here. Judging from the last fight, Elkins versus Bermudez. Holy shit, that's going to be a war. This is a 4-fight killer card over here. Fox is giving us a freebie. Really good. Patrick Cummings will destroy him, says Carl Jones. And Patrick agrees. But god damn, this is a good fucking four fights right here. It's going to be a fun one. And then boom, to top it off, Weidman versus Gastelum. Fascinating fight. Means everything to Chris Weidman. Kelvin Gastelum's a lot smaller, but goddamn, he's on the uprise. Weidman's on the downcline. And this fight is going to be insane between these two warriors. So I tell you what do you guys think about this fight card? Let me know in the chat. I'm fucking stoked for this card. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where are you from?
It's Mike. I wanted to show you the tweet. Read the tweet out that Luke tweeted it because I saw it earlier.
Okay, what we got?
All right, he goes, Fook jokes are the new Chuck Norris jokes. Played out and embarrassing. It's in your best interest to stop making them.
Well, Luke Thomas is on record saying, and did he write any more?
No, that's all he wrote for the tweet.
He hates people that end sentences with LOL. Hates that. And like he just says the weirdest shit that bothers him. He's got to be.
I don't like LOL either. I feel like they sound when someone says LOL, I think they're pissed.
It's like LOL.
Yeah, I'm a LMAO type of guy.
You know what? I've noticed myself trying to stop with the LOLs because he went on this whole rant about it. And it's not because of Luke Thomas. It's because now I think about it. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like this. Now let me know your thoughts on this before I let you go. Do you wear jerseys with man's names on the back of them?
With what?
With a man's name on the back of it. Do you wear like sports jerseys?
I'm not really big into jerseys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I had an epiphany. When I was a kid, like I played a lot of sports as a kid, and I was constantly wearing jerseys. I had a closet full of hockey jerseys, basketball jerseys, football jerseys, all that stuff. And I hit a moment in my life where I looked into my closet and I was like, wait, hold on a second here. I'm wearing another man's name on my back. This is really fucking weird. I'm like, this guy's bitch. I'm walking around with this man's name on my back. It's so fucking weird, right?
I mean, you'll see me with Conor McGregor on my shirt tomorrow. Custom tank top.
Well, there you go. Well, I guess that's the same thing, right? I wear Conor's shirt, so I guess it's just as bad.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, Mike, thank you for the call. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, what time are you looking to get there? Oh, see you later. I always, fuck it. See you later. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. So anyway, but that's true, though. I do wear a Conor McGregor shirt, so I guess it's the same thing, right? But I wear it to be funny. Like, it's not like I'm, like, going out and, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of contradicting myself. Fuck me. 69 likes. Wow, man. Pretty fucking impressive. On a Wednesday night, subscribe to the Swole Show on YouTube, the MMA-Holes Live, where we don't give a fuck. That's right. That is. G-Man Cole, dude, how big was Gastelum Dense's Frank Pavon? What are we talking about? When? Why does everything get triggered so fucking fast here? Jesse, well, it's not everyone. It's pretty much one person, but I don't know. Jesse Cole was on the shitter. What's good? Filthy George's ex-girlfriend, Shakisha. What a name.
Wonderful.
I fucking love it. I love the stupid shit that goes on here. Like, literally, I can't wait to go back and watch what I've missed. But you guys are fucking awesome. You really are. I love this shit. I love the chat. I love the callers. Everyone is so fucking goddamn funny. The people that get butthurt, the people that are just damn funny. Kudos to this Swole Show. Because we've got on a Wednesday night, man, when was the last time we got 70 on a Wednesday night? 70 likes. Make them dance. 70 likes. Yes. Diaper, are you pumped? I am. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you. Dislikes. 3.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
I introduced the viewer count underneath the phone and over here too, underneath the phone and over there, the viewer count, so we can see how many views we got in this puppy. It's not accurate because every time I go back and it takes 2 days, I notice that the under the stats. So like say it says 32 now, it's probably around 36 or 37. I don't know why they undercount, but it's just kind of cool to see the views over there, to see who is hanging with the boys and hanging with the MMA holes.
Hanging with the boys.
If this is your first time on the show, watching the show, let me explain to you what's going on here. This is the best circus on YouTube when it comes to MMA. And even if you don't like MMA, we have people that watch the show that don't even watch MMA, are not fans, and still hang with us. We have the best time over here on the MMA Holes, so make sure you subscribe to this show. You're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, Chris. It's Carl Jones. What's up, brother?
Hey, Carl. What's up, my friend? What's on your mind?
Not too much. I wanted to talk. I mean, I've tried to call in, several times, but because your Google subscribers like a whack job.
Yeah, the shot.
So it won't let me get through. So, but a few things, if you don't mind me talking.
Go for it.
First of all, how the hell is your day going?
It's wonderful. I mean, what kind of question is that?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. There you go. Fuck this song. Anyway, so I'll go back. There's a few things that I wanted to touch on what I was talking earlier about. First of all, Dave Mood, we asked, hey, what title can we give this guy? That dude's very knowledgeable. That dude knows what the fuck he's talking about. Seriously.
What you saying? I'm sorry, you're breaking up a little bit. Wait, hold on.
That?
You're breaking up just a little bit. You said that you talked about Jay Smooth knows what he's talking about, correct?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about. The dude's very knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
He's extremely knowledgeable, and I'm actually rather impressed. Probably more so than and I hate to say it, but most of the people in chat do know what the hell he's talking about. So, anyways, one thing I say is a MMA round table, like this. Anyway, but the other thing, Chris, and I'll make it short because I know how you don't like to be able to talk too much. Sorry, my dog's trying to bother me. Go on. The other thing I want to talk about, when we were discussing, as far as how thick, how the narrative is. And
Can I ask you a question?
Conor McGregor and
Real,
Mayweather stuff.
hold on, let me just cut you off real quick before you make that point. Are you on your cell phone or are you talking to us from space? It's like really choppy and shit. I don't know. Maybe on speakerphone or something.
I'm on NASA satellite right now, dude. What are you talking about? I'm actually standing on top of the satellite.
Yes, it sounds like you're on the moon right now.
I guess if I'm cut out, I apologize. But
All right. Yeah, you successfully got worse on the. I don't know. Maybe the reception's bad where you're at, but if you want to call back and make your point, try that. All right. Yeah, I couldn't listen to that anymore. But thank you, Carl. I do appreciate the call. But Jesus Christ. Let's just talk about Jay Smooth real quick. Jay Smooth is fucking awesome. Seriously. You know what's cool about Jay is he can give the cringe and then bring it back down to earth and spread some knowledge on the phones, in the chat. He's very multi-talented, that guy. So Jay Smooth, respect. Definitely one of my favorite callers for sure. If not my favorite callers. Jay Smooth is very good. Jay Smooth and Craig Lee. Two very good callers, two very good contributors to the MMA-Holes. So much respect to you guys. But yeah, when Carl Jones gets off the moon, call us back at 516-522-0267. People are calling for it. I gave him a little longer leash because he is a regular. So I tried. Stewie Griffin, keep trying, boy. Stewie's something else, man. I see him all over YouTube. Showing the love. Craig, do you cross Ling Ling eye sockets with Mangala? And Darth Bane, that's another one that's good too as well. I have many memories and information on the shitty process called brain. Take time to scan Darth. Okay. Jesse Bell says that Darth, fine Christ. I know you're probably trolling this shit, but fucking if it prevents you from being triggered as fuck, literally the clit is like a micro version of a penis. So there you go. Had a tough time getting through that. I don't know why. Maybe it's getting a little late over here. Chris saying here, fuck you. Darth, listen, I gave you your shout out. I knew you were sitting there. I know Darth was just probably sitting back and like, motherfucker, say my name. Say my name. Say my name now. Give me the shout out that I deserve. Listen, I can't shout everyone out, but yeah, Darth, I see you. Listen, I see you. All right? So relax. But, let's give a quick shout out. And Mexican's not here right now. But let's just talk about a certain man. Michael Adams, what's up? Floyd is fooked. This is Michael Adams. Much love to, well, Jay, you're awesome. Well, I'm going to give a quick shout out to a certain man named Mexican Deicide. I was going back and I get these videos in my recommendations and they just pop up and I see older videos. We haven't even been on a year. Next month, we finally hit a year in August. 1 year of the MMA-Holes. I don't know the date. I have to figure out the date. We'll figure that out. Maybe we'll have a birthday party. But I went back and I saw one of my early videos and Mexican Deicide was commenting back then. Mexican Deicide might be the oldest friend of the Holes. Now, the show is still fairly new, so you guys are pretty much all OGs because you're jumping on within the first year. So you guys could look back and be like, I remember when the show was 2,060 subscribers. They only had 34 viewers watching. And now look at the show. So everyone under a year, respect to all of you guys, but special respect to Mexican because Mexican sat through some brutal fucking shows. I mean, those shows... I don't know how anyone watched those shows, to be honest with you. Abba Zabba, what's up, kid? He says, hey, Chris, did you already talk about Kurt Halaba destroying Matt? Oh, yeah. I didn't get into the Matt Bassett fight. I didn't get into it. And it was funny. There was big hype being here on the East Coast. Bassett, everyone was like, this guy is the real deal and got fucking smoked by, I can't say the other dude's name, but I know who you're talking about over here. Kurt Halaba. I don't fucking know. I didn't really touch base. We did talk about the Contender Series. And that was insane. That was insane. Major upset. CES fighter over there. And Bassett, poor guy, man. The guy wanted it really bad. And yeah. Let's see. Filthy George. I missed the Tuesday night Contender Series. Was it any good? Filthy George's ex-girlfriend Shaquisha says. It started off slow. Second half was good. I recommend watching the Snoopcast and just fucking sitting back and just trying to absorb it. I still have to watch a couple more episodes to really give you my final opinion. But if it does pan out, if it does look pretty good, I will do Fight Buddies. I made this, we have some new people in right now, but I did ask this question before. If you guys want to Fight Buddies during the Contender Series, hit me with the ones in the chat. And it looked like you guys wanted it in the beginning. if the new people now want the Fight Buddies or the Contender Series, that may be something to look forward to on Tuesday nights. Dig what Stewie Griffin. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Abba agrees. Make sure to watch the Snoop commentary. Absolutely. That's the only way to watch the Contender Series. You know why I like the Snoop commentary? And I said it before. It's like watching a Fight Buddies. That's it. I mean, that's basically what we watch. People get drunk and just say stupid shit while talking about the fights. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Well, I'm going to call back in because you mentioned the Contender Series, dude. Here's the deal about that. We did have one good fight. Don't you agree?
One good fight. Actually, two good fights. I'll give it.
It was two, but I mean, it was one really good one. Is what
Yes.
I thought, so.
Yeah.
But two good ones, yeah. So it's free, so it's worth seeing. You know, it's worth, watching. It's better than tough.
Oh, yeah. Light years better than tough. It's live. I mean, I think the show will get a little tighter as it goes along. I mean, there was a lot of hiccups with the live feed and stuff like that. How about this, Craig Lee? How about Dana White going to the press conference? And what did he fly over? It wasn't the press conference. Where the fuck was the press? It was in L.A., no? It was the Staples Center. And then he went to Vegas. So would he hop on a copter or some shit like that and jumped over to the fucking Contender Series? That was weird.
The man's loaded. He can do what he wants.
Well, here's a conspiracy.
But yeah, I think it's worth. Go ahead.
Oh, here's a quick conspiracy. Was the Contender Series pre-recorded? Because Dana White was there.
You're right. I mean, there is that you're starting an urban myth. You know that, don't you?
I mean, maybe
it's not really. It's live, but it's not live. Maybe it's one of those things where we go, it was recorded live.
Mm-hmm.
But they're saying it's live. You're right. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, brother. Okay, there you go, digging into the deep stuff. You and Jesse get together on that one.
Yeah, Jesse, I'm gonna have to get you involved in this. All right, Craig. Any other things on your mind?
No, I'm good. Y'all have a good night. Loved everybody. And Miss Marlynn just came into the chat. Loved her too. Love you
Marlynn,
guys.
what's up, kid? Marlynn, come on, call on in. We'd love to have you on here on the MMA-Holes. See you later, Craig. I'm not aborting mission on Hangouts, guys. I'm not aborting the mission on that. I like with the callers because we could kind of rattle them off. We will have the Hangouts will be open again, definitely down the road. But what do you think about that, real quick? Who works harder, Dana or Floyd? Says Brian Roger. Well, training for any fight, that person wins because, goddamn, going through a camp, I would definitely kill myself because I'm a pussy. But yeah, guys, do you think? I mean, this just jumped into my head now. Do you think that the Contender Series was filmed live? I mean, everything's filmed live, but pre-recorded because Dana White he shows up over there. I mean, he does have a private jet. Yeah, Abba says it was live, but anything's possible. Anything is fucking possible. They didn't have any phone-ins or anything like that. They didn't have any reason for us to believe that it really was live. Do you think that they were fucking with us? Make it look like he comes in late, and he's there for the Contender Series? I mean, is Dana White really going to jump on his private jet to fly over to the Contender Series?
Can you give us your best Valley Girl accent?
Holy shit! Sorry, caller.
My God.
Callers get bumped when Ariel Hill. I can't even get it out.
My God.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
Look
at that. Dance.
Oh my God.
There you go. Holy shit.
Hi Marlon, wonderful, wonderful. Zane is a cunt. Fuck Zane. Z. Zane's a cunt.
Thank you, Frank Pavone. Sorry that I cut off the call, but I mean, Marlon's here, and then Ariel Helwani slaps asses while Marlon sings. Any phone call gets hung up on that. It was the Mandela effects of his app. That's great.
Wonderful.
You're alive with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Man, it's Depressed Bane again. I got really fucking shook right now in the chat.
Oh no. Is everything okay?
It could just be a lot better than it is. I'm somewhat new. I saw Jesse Bell Hill and I looked at her profile, and she had big caterpillar eyebrows, and it really triggered my autism. Like, I was really in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's kind of just being a big thought in the chat, and I'm tired of girls treating me like this, Chris.
It's sad. It's sad. Zane, I feel for you, my friend. I mean, I don't know, what can we do to help you?
Well, if anything, you know, just I kind of just need backup knowing that Jesse's a thought.
All right, thank you. All right, Zane. All right, so there you go. Depressed Bane is here. So it looks like Bane and George Sampras, they're back together again. They're on good terms, so that's good to see. I don't know what's the deal with Jesse right now, but it is what it is. At Craig, I tried, but it was busy. I'll try again. All right, Marlyn, sorry. Let's get you in on the call. The phone lines are open, 516-522-0267. Yeah, this is not a... listen, we don't have operators or anything like that, so first come, first call. That's pretty much it. Fucking Darth is giving people L's hard, says George Sampras. I'm fucking done, huh? Jesse fell. Hey, listen, you got to have fucking thick skin over here because these people are, they're out for blood. I don't even know what we were talking about. Craig called. I lost my whole train of thought. What were we talking about? We were on to something. I don't remember what Craig said. All I know is the Oh My God song came on and shit hit the fan because Frank Pavon is wonderful, wonderful dropping.
Wonderful, wonderful.
My favorite donation, I must say. And donations are down below, so check below and tickle my donations. Thank you guys, seriously, for the donations, the calls. You guys are awesome. The chat is flowing. 75 likes. And I will be live tomorrow in front of the Barclays Center doing my thing. And I'm looking forward to Jesse Bell's Hill. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Jesse, do it right now. Subscribe to J Bean's Jesse Bell Hill. She's making a video about the MMA-Holes. And Jesse, the Contender Series. Yeah. We need to find out if it was pre-recorded or was it really live. We might need a conspiracy, whatever. All right. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hello, it's Marlynn.
Well, look at here. Looky here. We got Marlynn Lane live in the MMA-Holes. What's going on, friend?
Hey, not much. How are you, my friend?
I am wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right.
Good to hear. Hello, everyone.
Everyone say hello in the chat to Marlynn Lane. Now, Marlyn, we have a lot to talk about. Actually, I should have just sent you a Google link, but I'm fucking lazy tonight. Zane.
It's all good.
Zane gave me AIDS, so it's really tough. There's a lot of things to talk about with you, Marlyn, and I know you probably called with some points. What we're gonna do is this, real quick, if you have a second. I want to know about this whole fight week. I need to know your review on fight week. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Let us know about your experience there. The sexy outfits you had on Instagram. Let everyone know about that. We saw boobs and butt. It was great. And whatever's on your mind. Let it just shed some light on the MMA-Holes.
Okay, well, yeah, this past weekend I went to the UFC fight week. I landed a Thursday night, and I was there until Sunday morning. It was, I have never been there before. This was my first time, so I really have nothing to compare it to except for other people who've gone, as well as reviews and pictures on it before. And from what I've seen, it was not as good this year as it has been in the previous years. The biggest factor was that everything was outside, and it was like 115 degrees, so it was very, very hot and just very annoying. And the first day, Friday, when I got there, they started signing autographs at 9 in the morning, and I got there approximately 8:30 because I thought that was when the doors were open. And apparently you had to line up 2 hours ahead of time just to get in. So around 9:30 rolled, and they were like, well, sorry, everybody, you got to go. We've maxed out. We're done. And we're like, it's only 9:30. And they're like, well, we already have a line inside. And then we're like, oh, that sucks. So there was a kid behind, or there was a guy behind me with 2 kids, and they drove from Utah. He had all this memorabilia they wanted to get signed, and they just totally got turned away, and I felt so bad. And
that sucks.
So Yeah.
So
So I
basically,
learned my lesson.
all right. So
Huh?
what would you recommend? Would you give it another shot, or are you thinking, hey man, might not be worth it?
Well, I think that they will probably change it next year around because I was talking to some of the people and telling them my experience as well as some of the other fans. Like, I went there early the next day, and I waited for almost 5 hours to get my autographs.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, there were other people that didn't even make it there the second day either, and so it was like, you know, I was telling them, and they said, well, we'll probably end up changing it next year. The thing was, this year it was for free, so that was like the only, I guess, incentive for, you know, cheap people who didn't want to pay like last year. I think last year was like $100 for the weekend, but it was in a convention and it was AC and like vendor style, and it was like just much more pleasurable for the fans. So hopefully they learn from this year. But I will say Saturday made up for a lot of it because I got the autographs. I got to see Wonder Boy again, and so it was super fun. I had a good time on Saturday at least.
Now explain to the MMA holes I have on the screen right now a picture of you.
Oh no.
And Wonder Boy. Well, you thought it was going to be another picture, but you and
yeah.
Wonder Boy. It seems to have Wonder Boy has anal beads around his neck. Can you explain what's going on here? Did you guys get kinky or something?
Well, that was what we used beforehand. No, just kidding. They
Wonderful.
those were like, I guess, some kind of like, he just came back from Hawaii, and that's where he got them from. So it's some kind of Hawaiian necklace, but no, they're not anal beads.
They're not. So you're on record
No.
saying no, those aren't anal beads that we're looking at.
No, they are not.
Okay. I don't know. I don't believe it. Let me know in the chat if you believe it, but to me they look like anal beads. So, I don't know. Now, I have another picture on the screen for the MMA holes. This might be the oh no picture. It's Marlynn. She's taking a selfie in the it looks to be the bathroom. It looks like the biggest bathroom I've ever seen in my life. Like where did you guys stay?
We were at the Venetian, and so it was a suite my friend got, so that's why the bathroom was so huge, but it was really beautiful. I loved it. I've always like wanted to stay at like those big ones, like, you know, MGM, Venetian, and stuff like that. And so I had one checked off my list, so I'm excited.
It looks like a beautiful room
It was
over
really
there.
nice. Yeah, it was super nice, super nice.
Now, the outfit that we're looking at here, it's a black outfit with a little swoop. It's showing a lot of leg, some boobies over there. Now, how did you keep the boobs in place? Explain to the MMA holes.
How did I get the what in place?
How did the boobies stay in place like that? That's pretty impressive what you got going on over there. It looks like it's defying gravity. Go ahead.
I bought some double-sided tape, so I was able to keep it all up. But I was like, I was surprised that my friends were all like, I've never seen you dressed this way. I didn't know you had boobs.
Now, did Wonder Boy show up with the anal beads while you were wearing this dress? Because I feel they would come in use with this dress. No.
You would think, but no.
Guys, we are live with Marlynn Lane, MMA hole extraordinaire, queen of the 7%, and she was at Fight Week in Vegas, Las Vegas. Now, you said you stayed for 3 days, correct?
Yes, I did. Correct.
Nice. Did it progressively get better as you were there? Like, did you find the experience a little bit better as it went along, or was it kind of like,
Yeah, I did. I mean, because like I knew what to do the following day on Saturday, and I woke my butt up and I got in line at 7 a.m, and I was able to make the line. But the funny thing was that they had 2 sections of autograph signings on Saturday, and I got into the second session like mid-row. So I was like, if I was like 15, 20 minutes later than what I came, I probably would have been turned away again. I couldn't believe it. So because I was there early, it was good. But yeah, there really wasn't much to do. There was only, there were some, vendors that were selling, beer and whatnot. But it was all hot in the heat. So most people would prefer just to go in the casino, because we were right across the street from Monte Carlo, and just cool off there instead of outside with a cold beer. But yeah, I mean, it was cool. A lot of fighters were there, so if you made the most of it and you made your rounds, I mean, there was a lot, but it was so freaking hot. It was hard to just stand in line for the time that I did stand in line.
Now, in the chat, Brian Roger wants to know if you ran. Did you rub against Wonder Boy's bone?
I did not.
Now, why didn't you show up at that meet and greet with that goddamn dress on? That would have been a game changer right there. You would have showed up, and those beads would have been right up Wonder Boy's ass. For sure. He would have shoved those beads so far up his ass. If you showed up in this dress, Wonder Boy would have been like, holy
everyone
fuck.
else, I'm sure.
You would have definitely turned him straight for sure. Now, yes.
Wonderful.
All right. Everybody settle down in the chat. Marlyn Lane's live on the MMA-Holes, and it's good to talk to you. I haven't spoken to you in a while. What else do you have on your mind? I mean, there's a lot going on. The McGregor-Mayweather. I mean, man, oh, man. I don't even know where to start. Let's start real quick with the McGregor. You make me nervous. McGregor-Mayweather. Give me your thoughts on that whole thing.
Oh, man. Well, I have to say, in my opinion, I think with the press conferences, Mayweather is not looking as good as Conor for sure. I haven't caught really much of today's. I was listening to a little bit before I started watching you guys, but Conor, he's just, when it comes to selling fights, when it comes to entertainment, there's no doubt Conor does it best. So I don't know. I think that Conor is being looked at as the underdog, of course, and by paper, I think that he's probably gonna lose on those factors. However, if you really break it down and you see how Conor is 14 years younger, he is bigger, he's more stronger. If you look at his MMA record, his 3 losses are submission losses, and his 21 wins, 18 of them are KOs.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a finisher. And when he steps into that ring, I think that if they are underestimating him, Floyd and his camp, then I think that Floyd is going to get rocked, especially. I mean, I'm curious to see how things will go when they get into clinch because, Conor is just so much bigger and stronger than him. So we'll see. But I'm going for Conor. I really hope he pulls it up. I just don't like Mayweather, but
Yeah.
I hope that Conor gets it.
Yeah, I was saying during the first press conference that if there is a God, I am praying hard to every God up there that I've never needed so much in my life. This means a lot to me. I need Conor to win this so I can just rub it in everyone's face. But yeah, that would be great. But hey, listen, I tell you what, watching these press conferences, I'm pumped up. I think it's doing what it has to do. I'm like, yes, I need to watch this fight now. So,
Absolutely, yeah.
Where will you be watching the fight?
Probably with my group of friends that I usually watch the fights with. He usually orders all the fights and is a big hardcore fight fan, so I'll probably be watching it with that. So
okay.
What about you?
I'm gonna be having like a foursome with my wife and a couple other ladies. It's gonna be great. And it's late. I could say things like that. No, where will I be watching it? I'm looking to do like I'm doing a Fight Buddies. I mean, there's no way around that. But
yeah, of course.
I want to do something with a lot of my friends. Maybe like a big blowout, like backyard barbecue or some shit like that. Get the projector up and do like a Fight Buddies. Get smashed. Invite all the MMA-Holes to the party. It'd be a great time. So I would love to do something like that and do some just fucking like banging end of the summer, Maymac, Fight Buddies, just get drunk, have a great time type party. So keep posted for that. But most people have a life and won't be watching, so it is what it is. But that's how that's going.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I think, that would be a great thing to do, to have like a big spectacle, because it's such a big deal. It is a big fight, regardless on how you feel it's going to play out. I mean, like you said, these press conferences that they're doing, they're hyping the whole fight up. And I personally, like you, can't wait to watch it.
That's right. Now, Marlyn, it's great to have you on the line right now. There's a lot of fights coming up. There's this circus. There's a million different things. You're back home. You got your head back around together. Now, how crazy did it get when you went out? Did you hit the bottle hard, or what were you drinking? Where'd you go?
Well, we tried to get to Hakkasan. That was in, I believe, Caesar's Palace or MGM. But unfortunately, that fell through. So my friend got the wrong tickets, and so we were getting into the club and not the UFC after party, which I was totally bummed with. But most of the time they had so much alcohol in the room. They had this vodka, gin, whiskey, and so it was like you'd get, shit-faced there, and then we'd go downstairs and drink some more and at the casinos. And so I like to, when I go to Vegas, I like to just have a few drinks, walk around, people watch, and just chill. And usually I'll do, one night I'll do a club or something big, but so that's usually what I do in Vegas. But I'm going to Vegas in 2 more weeks, so
Wow.
I was more for fight week there than I was for partying.
Now, you said you stayed with 2 gentlemen, good friends of yours. Did either of them get really drunk and put the moves on?
Actually, I had 3 gentlemen and 1 other female, and no, they did not.
That sucks. Wow. So there was another female there, too. Now, was this female from Vegas, or was this someone that they brought along?
No, it was one of the guy's wives.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah, it was her and her husband, and then it was the 2 other guys, and then myself. So they were supposed to be...
Orgy?
Actually, go ahead.
I said there was supposed to be an orgy?
No. Oh, please, no, not with these guys. And no.
Brian Royger wants to know if you saw anyone puke in Vegas.
No, I didn't, actually. Everybody seemed to be... There was a fight that broke out when I went to Tao on Saturday. I forgot about that. It was like... And it was funny because it was like coming towards my way, and like my friend was like holding onto her husband, like scared, and I was just like standing there like, okay, like, do I need to punch someone, or like what's gonna happen? But like then one of their friends pulled me, and they were like, be careful, and I was like, it's me, I'm not afraid. But yeah, it was just like, a couple drunk guys arguing with the security like it usually happens. But that was pretty much all the excitement, if you will, that happened in a public setting.
Well, it's to be expected in Vegas. People get drunk and do some stupid shit. All right, Marlynn. So any last words? Let us know what's on your mind. You have the stage, and you can speak freely to the MMA holes.
Just wanted to say hi to all you guys. Sorry I didn't come on earlier, but glad to see everybody there, and I will definitely be back again soon to share all my thoughts on MMA and just everything else. So thank you guys again, and I hope you all have a good night.
All right, Marlynn, thank you for the call, and I hope you have a wonderful night.
Wonderful.
All right, so that was Marlynn Lane calling in on the MMA holes. Had to keep on for a little while, man. We haven't heard from her in a hot minute. She went over Fight Week, Las Vegas. I was supposed to go to that thing, but the stars didn't line up. I want to go next year, but hearing negative reviews about Fight Week make me a little uncomfortable. Now, I've heard through the grapevine that the UFC is stealing a little bit something from WWE. WWE apparently has something go on where they have like a whole convention and the Hall of Fame and this and that, and UFC is trying to take pieces of that and incorporate that into the UFC, and I'm all for that. I think that's a great idea. Once a year or twice a year, have something where it's just special for the fans. You go down there, you can do your autographs and your pictures and have a great time. So hopefully UFC pulls it together. They're still fairly new if you really think about it, so they got time. You're live with the MMA holes. What's your name and where you from?
Hey, it's Carl Jones.
All right, Carl, we hear you way better now.
Well, I had to take a spaceship back to Earth. But anyways, so what I was trying to say earlier is, we talked about, or you talked about, Chad kind of talked about what they thought of, the Mayweather and the Conor McGregor actual press conference. A lot of that stuff, I mean, this is one thing I want you guys to realize. It's not so much staged in the sense of what they're doing. You have to think about what's not staged, the things that they can't say to each other, the things that they can't do to each other.
Whoa, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm sorry, Carl Jones. We have, for the first time ever, the Pervert Cameraman donation. Holy shit.
in the air.
Oh my God!
I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic
Get it down, brother.
Snap a
Here we go.
picture, Time to share. Took my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman, beware. Pervert cameraman, show them tits.
Pervert cameraman.
$10 tip.
Pervert cameraman.
Yanni Celeste. Pervert cameraman,
Show them breasts.
Boobies.
All right. Frank Pavon.
ZANES delay can't hire MARLYNN.
Zane's still a cunt. Hi, Marlon, says Frank Pavon with the pervert cameraman. Oh, that's exciting. Thank you, Frank Pavon, for the fucking pervert cameraman.
I told you to get a PO box. I'll send you a nice tip.
Shit, man. I can't even.
I'm sorry.
Well, hey, that was crazy. Sorry to interrupt, but goddamn, the pervert cameraman took control of the show. All right, so what we got, Carl Jones? Sorry for the interruption. Oh, fuck. He's back in space. Oh, no. Carl. Yeah, it's going really low. I can't hear. Oh, fuck. The pervert cameraman knocked Carl back to space. Oh, shit. Carl.
Can you hear me okay right now?
Oh, there we
Can
go.
you hear me now?
Yes, you're better. You're better.
How is my transmission on this frequency? Hello. Anyway, but I wanted to go back to Marlon. Marlon was, I mean, if you guys look at the website, they show that Conor McGregor has 18 knockdowns.
Oh, fuck. Carl, I don't know what's happening. You were coming in really good, but it's just, yeah, it goes good and then just dips and we can't hear a thing you're saying. I don't know if it's where you're standing or maybe you got a landline. You got a rotary phone?
No, it's a cell phone. Can you hear me now, though, bro?
Okay, I did hear that. Try again.
All right. So going back to what Marlon said and what the websites are actually showing, that Conor McGregor has 18 knockouts, that's actually not true. And you look at 21 fights and his 3 losses, 2 of those fights went to decision. So he only has actually 16 knockouts, 2 by decision and 3 losses. Can you hear me now?
I do. I hear you clear.
All right. So, anyways, those websites are wrong, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has a decision between Max Holloway, and he has a decision, and then you could call it. You know, when you look at these fights, and you look at all of them in total, they actually do add in their amateur fights plus their professional fights. Mm-hmm. And even if you did just say, hey, that's just their professional fight, 21 wins, 3 losses, and then you say he has 18 knockouts. Well, no, he went to decision with Max Holloway. He went to decision with Nate Diaz. So that's wrong. He only has 16 knockouts.
That's true.
So anyway, I'm sorry, I'm on the NASA freaking satellite again. Oh, man.
No, you make a good point, though. You know what the problem was? Marlon, she mesmerized us with that dress, and it fucked the whole show up. It fucked up your phone line. It fucked everything up. The stats got fucked up, but you are correct about the 16. So I do appreciate that point. What were you saying before we got really interrupted with the space call? There was another point that you wanted to say, if you wanted to get that out there real quick.
Yes, and I appreciate you letting me do it. You know, we talked about it at the very beginning when you first actually launched your stream. You know, the whole fact of how things are, you know, staged and stuff like that. They really, Chris, they don't know what the hell they're doing. You know they don't. And even Floyd, after today's press conference, was saying, no, I'm not putting together a game plan. I have no idea what I'm saying. I really don't think they do. I think they're just playing off of each other, but they're so professional at doing it, they know what the hell they're doing. So, it's legitimate. You know, it's not staged, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. I mean, they know what they're going to say, just like any fighter who goes into a press conference and says, hey, I want to say this, that, and the other. That part, yes, they know what they want to say, but it's really not staged. It's truly not. They don't know what the hell they're doing.
So you're saying that there's an outline to these press conferences. They had to hit these points, but basically along the way, it's all improvised.
Well, exactly. Yes, it's improvised.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing that I was going to say is that there were certain things that I mean, of course, I had researched and heard through, videos, but that there's things that they can't talk about. That's why Mayweather. Hey, you guys, I want to make this point real quick, Chris. Please let me do it. That's why Mayweather walked up to him and said something about the girl, You know what? I'll say that for the last press conference. All he's going to do, and I'll promise you guys this, all he's going to do is say, now you and your girl have the red penny night. That's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do. Because there's certain things, like I said, they can't talk about family. They can't talk about this, that, and the other, as far as personal things. They've already outlined that stuff, put it in the contract, and said, you can't talk about it. So,
yeah, he's definitely,
like that.
yeah, Mayweather's definitely saving some stuff for the very end for sure. And I do feel that Conor is saving maybe Mayweather beating women for the end. Like, I think they have some ace in their whole, like that they have things that they're ready to whip out, but they're going to wait to the very, very end and go for it. So I do believe that is the case. All right. So there you go. We did it.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Fuck.
Because my rebuttal to that is that legitimately you can't, in a press conference, especially with this amount of money on the line, you can't. It's called deprivation of character. You can't just go, hey, you beat women, and stuff like that. When you're dealing with this kind of stuff, you cannot do that. And it won't happen. That's why it's in the contract. Because you have to look at civil lawsuits on top of this kind of stuff. And, deprivation of character and stuff like that, saying, hey, you beat women. Conor can't say it. And he can't.
Well,
and it's not going to happen. So.
Yeah. So if he does not bring up the women thing, you're 100% right. You're 100% right that he put it in the contract and stuff like that. Because in the UFC, that would be one of the first thing he goes for. So if he's not holding out on it, then yeah, you make a good point there. I do agree with that.
Okay. All right, brother. Well, you be good, man. You take care, bro. Love you guys.
All right.
Y'all have a good night.
Be good. I was this close to ninning, but then he made a good point at the end. So I give everyone a chance here. Except for Zane. He go fuck himself. All right, chat. We're going to wind it down. The phone lines are still open. We'll take a couple more calls. We're going to take this to 12 a.m. over here. So 9 more minutes on the MMA-Holes Live, where this picture destroyed the whole show. And it is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
No. Rainbow, big rainbow. So everyone was calling for the rainbow there. There you go. I love that. It's so funny. No. So what's going on in the chat? Now, Bane is upset. Chris H is saying fuck Bane. So there's a fight in the chat. There's a fight. The fight has broken out inside the chat. Hell has broken loose. Reading Rainbow 1, Floyd 0. says Jafui.
Wonderful.
Zane, go fuck yourself. There you go, NH. Don't hold back. Darth Bane says, no, spit it out. Floyd said, say what you want. Just can't mention the punching women. Well, here's the thing. Now, a lot of people have said the same thing. There's a piece of hair that's on my mustache that's going in my nose, and it's fucking driving me nuts. I need to shave. It's getting a little long again. I need to trim this thing up, shape this shit up, make it look sexy and swole. But who cares? What was I saying? Yeah, so people say with Mayweather, he likes to make sure he has a comfortable situation, whether it is his fights, his press conferences. So I am not ruling out the fact, I mean, they can't touch each other. If they touch each other, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So these guys could do anything they want, but they can't touch each other. Also, maybe inside that contract was the fact that maybe you can't say certain things. It's possible. Hey, you want to fight at 150? What are they fighting at? 157 or 156? Whatever the fuck they're fighting at. 150 something. You want to fight there? 154. You can't say this. Maybe it was in the contract. It's possible. It's very, very possible. So if they don't bring up things like that and hit below the belt, then it is a guaranteed that I'm getting tired.
Wonderful.
We've been going strong here on the MMA-Holes, and it is wonderful. Marlyn says, haha, blame Chris. For what? This? That's not my fault. I didn't take the picture. I blame Filthy George. Chris, stay on the prelims, faggot. Wipe your clit with this Monopoly money. Hold this L. Darth Bane, what is going? Wait, hold on. That's probably not even Darth Bane. That's definitely George Sampras. Fuck drink. So George Sampras did a... He's so stupid. Now George Sampras is Darth Bane. I'm so confused right now. George Sampras is with complete autism. All right. You are live on the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where are you from? There you go. There it is. Roaring from the phone lines. Back from the dead. Now, is that really Darth? Hold on. Let me look at this fucking thing. I'm so confused. Go to the channel. Let's see. All right. Is that Darth Bane? I can't. Sithari? Oh, maybe it is. What the fuck? What happened to Darth Bane? He's went to the dark side, I think. Anyway. Frankie Santiago, man. What's up, friend? Yeah, we hit 2K. We also played, you missed it, we played the King of the Cuck song at 2060. When we get to 2070, we'll do it again. But yeah, we're in the middle of a war. A lot of things going on, the Maymac press conference and all that fucking crazy stuff, and Swole. And it is wonderful, wonderful. How about Frank Pavon hanging with the boys late tonight on the MMA-Holes? Respect. Darth Bane 5'7". Oh, no. Chat is lit as fuck. Yeah, the chat's on fire. Name looking swole. Marlyn Fap on tap. To this? What are you talking about? This?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Whoa, Luke, settle down, settle down. Piggy Boy phone in. Jesse Bell Hill, you are a basic bitch who would take the almighty L from me. Oh man, that L line's gonna get old really quick. It's kind of cringy. It's getting a little cringy, but all right, have fun. Let's see. What do you think Zane is doing now? You think he's watching? He's either watching or sucking on a dick. One or the other. So choose option A or option B. Let me know in the chat. And maybe I don't know. There's a lot of things he could be doing. Chris, that was me, cuck, says Darth Bane. Darth Bane is triggered for some reason. I don't know what happened. Something happened along the way. Oh well. He'll get over it. Don't give George my shine. All right. So there you go. Marlyn 3-peat. George, stay blocked. Troll Radia. Come on, says Chris H. Zoom in on the pic. Frank, I tried. Hold on. Let me try it again. Let's try. Let's see it. I tried to do it. I don't know why. It's not. Whoa. Oh, there it is. Look at that. I got to move this over. Marlyn, you're going to love this. Oh, fuck. I don't know what just fucking happened. Oh, it's a little closer. We're so cringy over here. Well, there's Marlyn standing in the bathroom taking a picture of herself in Vegas on Fight Week. And there you go. Zoom, zoom. Marlyn, look what happened. They're treating you like a piece of meat.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Everyone in the chat is like, oh, God. We've overstayed our welcome here on the MMA-Holes, and I loved every minute of it. All right, guys, I have to wind this shit down. I got to get up early tomorrow. Guys, tomorrow I will be live on Kobe's Corner, so check that shit out. It is wonderful, wonderful. I will be there. I will be talking shit. I will be talking MMA. I will be talking everything. So check out Kobe's Corner if you want to see this beautiful face live tomorrow on Kobe's Corner. That's right, collaboration. I'm going over to Kobe's side. After that, I will be going over to the Barclays Center and causing a FOOKIN scene outside of the Barclays Center. So if you are there, you need to do this. Hit me up and get your MMA-Holes wristband right over here, because I will be asking uncomfortable questions and doing stupid shit tomorrow before the Mac presser. That will be happening. And what else? What else? And I'll be going to the thing too, so maybe I can stream from inside. We'll see what happens. Guys, thank you so much for watching this complete shit show. We had a great time. I had a great time. You had a great time. Marlyn had a great time. The dress made an appearance. It is wonderful, wonderful. If you are new to this, make sure you do subscribe to this channel. Fuck you, Zane, and fuck Ninja Pirate and Dopamine. You guys could go fuck yourselves as well. 2,070 subscribers. We will play the song again. And check out our previous videos, the ones that they took our ads off of because Google's being a bitch. So check out those videos too. Let's get the views up and get us in the algorithm even more. This channel is growing way faster than anything I ever predicted. We will be doing Fight Buddies coming up, more shows, sexiness on the MMA-Holes. Thank you so much for watching. What time will you be on, Chris? Tomorrow, NH, I will be on probably 12 p.m., 12:30 p.m., somewhere around there on Kobe's channel. So keep an eyeball out for that. It's going to be an early afternoon show on Kobe's channel. Quickie, I'm going to jump in there, and I definitely will have some nice words to say about my good new friend Zane. So that will be fun. You're definitely going to want to see that because I'll be triggered in the morning. When I wake up, I'm very cranky. So that is that. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-hole.